Yep, it's all on YouTube. All right.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, really. And he's like,
We're famous.
give me the no. My friend is like, well, give me the channel. I want to watch.
Yep, can be my third viewer. There'll be 3 of them watching now.
Yeah, you've had higher than that before. Right? You had like 4 or 5 at one point.
Oh, what
Not
the
all of us,
heck?
but
In
4 or
my
5.
Calendar.
in
He's
the
averaging.
heyday of my fame, I had like 5 people watching. It was amazing. I was getting sponsorships. Raid Shadow Legends. All right. Anyway, so let's see. Looks like. Oh, I guess we didn't pass on Una. Una, do you want to scribe today, or should I pass on you? I'll put you at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, go ahead and pass.
Okay. Because I don't think I remembered to pass you last time. Alette, would you want to scribe today?
Can I volunteer to scribe because I'd love to put my
Yes.
story in the journal.
Sure.
Yes,
this
please.
is probably a good day for you to scribe as well. All right,
Perfect.
So
I got a
let's
fluffy.
see.
I'm happy.
Morgan.
Sorry. Got a brain
Wish
right
I had a-
now.
All right, so
Got it?
Morgan, you will be scribe this session, and Lynn, as the previous scribe, could you give us a recap of the events of last time?
Okay, so at the start of the game, we had a little bit of a flashback. A flashback of seeing, hearing footsteps coming down from upstairs, and a young, small, 5 feet tall, blonde human with a green robe named Morgan came down. Nobody knows what's going on, and Morgan starts ranting on what he is, who he is, and just basically talked a lot. And back to the present time, the Myconid wandered closer as we were discussing plans. So the battle started, and everybody tried to subdue them without killing. We succeeded to subdue the Myconids, and we retreated and decided to send a bat to scout the area before we plan our next step. And while the bat was scouting, the Myconids saw it and started chasing it. But the bat manages to locate the well that we're supposed to put the potion in before it died because of the Myconids. Then we found a place to camp out for a short rest, and then we made the plan to distract the Myconids with dancing lights. Or maybe familiars with Bud's powers, while Una sneaks in to place the potion with my enhanced ability and Morgan's guidance, and hiding in the underbrush to go to the well. At some point, she climbed down from her vantage point to get to the well, but she made a noise and alerted a Myconid. But she manages to hide, and the Myconid is just staring at the source of the noise. Bud uses dancing light to distract the Myconid, and at some point made the light into a humanoid shape and dance, inspired by Morgan's idea to make a show. Some of the Myconids wandered over and noticed us, and the battle begins. Is that good?
Right.
There we go.
I will mention one thing that Morgan had pretended to be a wizard initially.
I didn't include that in the notes.
It's all good.
So it seemed like, he might be some sort of actor. Then people are not completely sure of what he actually is, though he seems like he is maybe some sort of warrior. But, he could be doing another act. You never know. All right. Got your story point, Lynn. I also noticed there are a bunch of alets at the bottom of the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Can
that
I
was. These
delete
were all my.
those?
No, don't delete all of them. Don't delete Alette copy 5.5. These are
Okay.
my several attempts to try to get a working sheet, and Alette copy 5.5 so far, I think, is my best attempt.
All right. Can I
So
delete the other?
you can delete all the others. Yeah, just not Alette copy 5.5. I'm actively working on that.
Oh, okay. No worries.
How many
I will-
LEDs are there?
There's a couple. I see a couple.
My other
of-
one, the first one, is so broken. It's just a mess. So
What about
Funny that you're
the?
struggling because I actually like my character sheet's been working great.
yeah,
Like I hated
I
the
made
original version of Roll20, and I'm liking this version.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. You're
when
lucky you
we
weren't
built
here
this, it
like
was-
5
yeah.
months ago. It was
That's
not
fair.
pretty.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they finally. Well, I assume they get it working at some point since they're like forcing everyone over on for the new content. What about Una Sheet and Ola Wuhiho, which are, I think those are Mary characters. Do you need those two sheets?
That is my current sheet. The one at the bottom that you gave me, I've never done anything with yet. Oh, I
That's-
see. There's 2 down there. Yeah, I haven't done anything with either of them.
All right. Do you want to save them or should I get rid of them? Just trying to clear
Well,
out. The...
I might be creating a new character soon, so I guess I need one.
All right.
But I
I'll
don't-
just. Well, I would say, I think you can just add one.
Okay, then go ahead and
So
delete
yeah,
them.
let me just to. You're probably better off making a new one anyway, because I think it's the new ones are less buggy. So yeah, let me just get
Okay.
rid of these if there's nothing you need. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So back to
16th of
current
fall, 10
situation.
a.m. 13th cycle, what the hecky?
Yeah, it is the 16th of fall, 10 a.m. exactly, 13th cycle. And the enemies were rushing up here as the whole hive was kind of spooked by. What was it that caught their attention? Something happened.
Rats or
They
bats?
just- They just wandered over.
Oh no, they just wandered over.
No,
and
we have the
then-
dancing lights. It was the
Oh,
dancing
the
lights.
dancing lights. Yeah, they were flying around and they were kind of gathering, which gave Una a bit of an opening, but it also caused them to start kind of looking around. So I think you said, Morgan, you were gonna try something crazy.
Yeah. So as we notice them starting to approach, I look over at the group and said, "I think I can distract these folks for just a moment." And I toss to Alette a box, and I say, "When I give you the signal, throw the box at my feet, and it will greatly help our endeavors." And then I look
Okay.
at everyone. Do you trust me in this moment?
No,
Alright.
but
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, so just for the
Okay,
sake
maybe
of
not
it,
trust, but believe in me for a moment that I can go and convince them.
believe in me, guys, as they're rushing up. Give me initiative rolls just in case.
Okay. Initiative.
Yeah.
My,
I'm gonna add my tie down.
give me a second.
Nice.
I forgot to open my sheet. Goddamn. Do we need to roll for Bud?
Who's playing Bud? He said Mary, you could play him, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you okay playing him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me.
I don't really know the new druid
Oh,
rules.
good.
I haven't read them, but
Why the frick is my roll so bad?
All right, you should have control over Bud if you want to give him an initiative roll as well.
okay. Where is he? Oh, okay. No token macros? Oh, that's right. It's the new sheet, isn't it? All right, let me go find a sheet.
Yeah, I can't do him on the new sheet.
Yeah, someone will write it eventually once they get these sheets finalized.
Yeah, I actually know the guy who made the thing. I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet. Well, I don't know him
Yeah.
like personally, but I've been in a lot of conversations with him.
I figure with all the changes, it makes sense to wait a bit before you write a bunch of code that's just
Yeah.
possibly gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. They're waiting for them to smooth out the sheet a little bit more. Alright, so it looks like everyone's on there. I'm not going to go into initiative yet, because I'll say Morgan is kind of stepping up to start his thing here before we get into round base. So what are you doing, Morgan?
So I take a couple steps forward, like to hear. And first of all, as I start to approach them, I contemplate, are these creatures able to hear sound? I know they communicate telepathy, but I'm assuming just every creature hears.
When you've spoken out loud, you have gotten responses from those who are cognizant, the ones in your camp. They'll respond mentally, so you think they do hear.
So
And
as
they have eyes and ears, so you think they hear and see.
And sorry if this is too much retconning, that's cool. But I had imagined that I had quickly donned my cloak again, the cloak that I first introduced. So
Sure,
my
you
bag.
you just
Yeah,
grabbed
kind
it
of
out
put it
really quick. That's fine.
Yeah, just to kind of hide my armor and present myself as an actor.
Yep. All right.
So I come out and I say, "Gather ye friends for the great story to hear of the ancient park. I am here to tell you of great wonder and adventure. Please gather around and hear this wonderful story." And I take one more step forward and say, "Please, friends, this is a fantastical adventure that you must hear that will woo and amaze and tell you the joys of this world."
All right. Give me, I guess, a performance check.
Okay. Then
This is
I
what
don't
you've been
believe you'll
training
allow me
for.
to use this. Yeah, I don't believe you'll allow me to use this more than once, but as a part of my actor trait, I do get advantage on charisma, deception, or performance checks to convince others that I am that person. I don't know how often I get to use that or not.
Isn't that an auto?
So that, I mean, that would be to maybe convince them at first of your identity. I don't know if you would. So, did you say something identifying what you or who you
I am
are?
the great storyteller.
Oh, the great storyteller. Yeah. Go ahead. Give me. You can get advantage on this one.
Yeah, and I understand it's not going to be on every check. That's
Yeah, it would probably be on the initial one at least, though. Okay, 24. So they kind of slow down a bit,
Oh my
looking
god.
a little confused almost, maybe like looking back and forth as they see you and the rest of them. But at least for now, they've stopped coming at you.
So let me tell you, friends, of this story of the park. An ancient wizard who did terrible things. In the far Underdark away from here, a wealthy and eccentric wizard named Lynn Hammond creates an extraordinary park over the remote Underdark cave. This park is filled with ancient and magical creatures, huge lizards and dragons that Lynn has resurrected using powerful spells and ancient artifacts. Lynn invites a group of adventurers to visit this park and witness these magnificent beasts. The adventurers include a wise and noble druid Alette, a brave and skilled ranger Usalog, a clever and resourceful rogue Una, and a curious and intelligent wizard Bud. As they explore the park, they marvel at the lizards, which range from gentle herbivores to fearsome carnivores. At this point, I'd like to use my mimicry skill to make fantastical sounds of different monsters I've heard and seen over the years. So
Alright.
that would be a DC 8 plus my charisma modifier, so that would be 11 wisdom check for
Okay.
them to believe whether or not these these sounds should be coming from all kind of directions. Like they can see that I'm mimicking them, but it almost seems like they're real.
Oh. All right. So they would have to beat an 11 to see through the illusion type of thing.
Exactly.
All right. So they kind of, like I said, stand there a little bit confused for a moment. Then, as the sounds of the animals start coming out, they look around, a bit terrified, left to right. And I'm going to cut over to Una for a moment. So you were hiding from this guy here who was kind of close but hadn't spotted you. What do you want to do? And at this point, you do
Yes.
hear probably the booming voice of Morgan, and you see several of the Myconids start moving north.
Yeah, I think I'd like to wait for the voice to get this one's attention, and only after he turns his back on me will I move.
Okay. So more of them are heading north. Let's see. This one here. It's still kind of sniffing around. It doesn't seem like it's been distracted. You might be able to distract it with a deception check if you want to like throw a rock or something.
Let me see. Let me do that. Can I? I think I have that knack ability. Let me try that.
Alright.
Because I never used that.
Go ahead and link it.
I'm trying to find it. Psi bolstered knack. There it is. Oh, it's only if I fail. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so
you can...
I will try to throw a pebble.
Alright, give me a... Yeah, I'll say deception unless there's a different skill you think you'd use.
Can I use sleight of hand to kind of like whip it around, kind of like in an arc to get it like on the other side of him?
Yeah, sure. Sleight of hand's fine.
Okay.
Dex is something you could use for this.
And I believe I have the enhance ability for stealth or for dexterity.
Alright, so yeah, that would be advantage.
Oh, okay, advantage. I was thinking it was D4. That's right. Okay. Roll again. Oh, did that roll come through? Because I got an
Nope.
error from
No, I
beyond
didn't
20.
see any roll.
Oh shoot. Okay. It looks like beyond 20 isn't working. So let me just do it in game. All right. So 2 20s, and then my bonus is for sleight of hand is +8.
Alright, so the creature, as he's sniffing around the area, will hear the rock and then just kind of take off in that direction, giving you a window to move out. You would have to do another stealth check to not be noticed by him.
And would that require an action?
Yeah, we're not actually in rounds yet. This is...
Oh, okay.
We have the initiative in case that becomes a thing.
Well, and I
Things
guess
are-
I can hide with cunning action anyway. So yeah, I think I'll try to use my movement and I'll try to stealth.
Alright, so you try to slip away as the creature is momentarily distracted.
And
I would need a stealth check, though.
oof. Okay, so that's a 2, and I have a +8, and then I will use my psi bolstered knack. Add
Okay.
a psionic die to that.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah, it says virtual tabletop not found. So beyond 20 is not working, but here's the text for psi bolstered knack.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
I've been having a lot of people having issues with Beyond 20, so it doesn't surprise me. I wonder if they're just...
I mean, it was working fine for me last week. In fact, I was using it for Estrella on Thursday as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they, if something broke.
Yeah. Okay. And then my psionic die is a D6. So we're
Alright.
gonna add a D6. See if that's.
So 15 from a 2. That's pretty impressive.
Oh,
The...
and that's a dexterity check, so I would have had advantage, right? With
yes.
ability?
Yes.
All right. So there,
Alright,
I added
so-
5 more to it.
Okay, so that would be 22, or wait, no, 17, I think. But whatever. It is enough. The creature is kind of, it's not that perceptive. So as it moves over there, you quickly sprint into the shadows, moving deeper in.
And could I just like
Meanwhile-
move like one round's worth for now?
Yeah, you
Or
can
can I
keep
keep
going that
moving?
way.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the performance. What are...
So I would
Yeah.
Go ahead. So I would continue my story and say, as the adventurers explore the park, a dark turn happens as the park's magical defenses fail and the lizards break free from their enchanted enclosures, killing the artificer Nairi. Did I pronounce that right, Lou? The other character, who designed the park's defenses with a ruthless acid attack. The adventurers must use their skill. I specifically picked the NPC to do that, everyone. The adventurers use their skills and abilities to survive the chaos and attempt to restore order to the park. They face numerous challenges, including battling the ferocious typhoon, outsmarting cunning dragons, and navigating the treacherous terrain of this underdark cave. Along the way, they may uncover secrets about the park's creation and the true nature of these lizards.
Wait a minute,
And
is
at
this
this
Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Alright, I'm starting to sound familiar. I'm like, wait,
I
what?
was wondering who would call me out on it first.
Alright, give me another performance check.
Yep. Actually, at this point, well, we can do that too. But I would also ask. I would also be at this point. I'm kind of wrapping it up, and so I would actually signal at Alette to throw out the box. Well,
For the box.
that'll help me or not.
Oh, alright. So again, the Myconids look confused and a little terrified, looking around as they hear these noises. Alette, you're gonna throw out the
Would
box.
you like to hear more and signal at Alette?
Yeah, I'll throw the box right at Morgan's feet.
Okay.
So with that, you need to roll a d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fantastic! The box would open, and you would hear a cacophony of applause and roaring, as if we were at a concert. People screaming and clapping, yelling, "More, more, more!"
The
all kind of
Myconids
echoing out of the box.
are taken by surprise once again, hearing this clapping and screaming out of nowhere, and they are looking kind of freaked out now. And they are just going to start running south.
Oh no.
I scared them.
Seems like they were scared by that sudden clapping. Like, what the hell?
I would
and all
say
that.
this is all a desire for more. Oh no!
So yeah, they are rushing south to where the other ones are. What do you all want to do?
I'm gonna keep
Maybe you
sneaking.
should relocate.
I'm gonna.
I'm just over.
yeah.
Like Lynn is just over there laughing her ass off.
She's,
Quietly, right? Yeah.
Yes.
and
I guess we're pretty far away.
Nairi would say, I still don't know why I'm the bad guy in this story. You guys got to be all cool and heroic. Did I do something to upset our new friend? I did question him a lot. Damn it. Alright, so...
Lynn would start talking like, I don't know why we're in his story, period.
Nairi would yell out, Morgan, they might be getting backup. Do you think your stories could keep all of them distracted, or should we back off a bit?
I think
I
we should
can
relocate.
always take a bigger audience.
He goes,
Like
"Nyeh."
let's relocate.
Well, I would say to the group as they're running away, if we don't hold their attention, they're all going to swarm around Unai. Or no, not who
Una.
was
Una.
one? Yeah, Una.
Una.
Mm.
Sorry.
Alright, well, I'll give you guys a sec to think about it as I go back down to Una.
Yep. I'm gonna keep moving slowly and carefully, and I'm gonna try and stay high if I can, or anything that could be cover, like being above them or being behind. You know.
So you did have to
Okay.
climb down. If you wanted to get back up high, you could get up on here, but I would need a athletics check.
Is there cover down here on the ground?
Not too much. You got some of these big mushrooms to hide behind, so you could kind of dart from stalk to stalk. There'd definitely be more cover higher up.
All right. Well, let's do that for now. Let me try and basically take note of where I'm between the stalk of the mushrooms, you know, and the myconids, and just kind of look towards the myconids and watch for moments where I think none are looking this way, and then move like swiftly and as quietly as I can.
Alright, so give me another stealth check.
Okay.
I'd say...
An hour
Because of
hasn't
the-
passed, right?
+8.
No. Because of the lack of cover, it would be disadvantage. It would be a
But
well,
in that case-
but
actually,
because of my advantage, I think it like
yeah.
Well,
Well,
but I
oh
rolled a
yeah,
3
yeah.
before.
But her first roll was a 3.
Well, if I'm gonna fail this, then I'm gonna use another knack.
knack. All right.
Yeah. So.
Well, I don't know if you
Four
failed
more.
yet. What's your total with the 3?
It'd be 11,
Okay, so actually that would catch the attention of one of the.
and I'll use the knack to make it 15.
Okay, so you use your sonic dice, giving you a bit of a bolstering, which would luckily distract the creature over here, the big plant monster thing, and you are able to keep going.
Okay, and I have 2 more of those die. So then I'm just gonna. Now it looks like I've got a little bit of foliage or something that I can kind of cover.
Yeah,
in.
so over here, there's a little bit more. Well, so this along the ground is 1, but this is up high. This is where the wall and kind of the cliff is.
Oh, okay. All right,
So
yeah,
you'd
whatever.
be kind of down in this area.
Yeah, whatever cover I can take. Now,
Right.
do I see that the mushrooms are kind of stacked more like in a tiered way here that might make it easier for me to get back up high? Like start on this lower one and I'm up here.
Yeah, you could climb up the mushrooms if you wanted to. It would just be an athletics, probably like a DC 5.
So yeah, I would go under this mushroom to find the edge of this lower one and then try and climb up on it.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
My athletics is plus 0. Okay.
So you need a 5. Oh, there you go. All right, so
Well, I guess that's a good one to roll well on since I can't bolster it.
Yeah. All right, so you hoist yourself up, gaining some higher ground. Now, kind of higher above, you can see that there's a bunch of the myconids going towards your allies, but you still have a window.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so-
keep going because I don't know what they're doing, but I might as well
Oh.
take advantage of it as much as I can. I'm also, if there's any chance that I could be drawing attention to myself, I would go prone or kind of kneel down or whatever if that is important.
Go ahead and give me another stealth check. Then I need an acrobatics check to kind of get down lower and I guess hurl the concoction into the water supply, which is like right over here.
So here's stealth
I think they're
Ooh.
both like advantage, right?
and so it's only a 12.
Alright.
Is that a failure?
No, they're pretty far away and distracted right now, so 12 would be enough.
And then you said athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Let me just make sure.
This is like kind of flipping.
I haven't been
to a lower
updating my
point.
Roll20 sheet since it's like broken in a bunch of places. So let me just make sure it's the right. Yeah, it's +6. Okay, that's right. So here's acrobatics at advantage.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you kind of hang down from mushroom to mushroom, doing a little bit of a fall and roll. And as you see the water source below, I assume you're going to quickly open the vial and drop it in.
Is this a river or is this stone along here?
That's stone.
Is this-
The water source
Okay.
is here.
Oh, that's the water source. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Then I am going to take the cork off and toss the vial into the water.
All right, so it falls down below, landing right in the water. Mission accomplished. I'll give you
Hey.
2 inspiration points for that.
Oh,
Meanwhile, back at the concert, what's our next step? There might be a bigger audience coming.
I think
Well,
we
let's
need
stick
to
and buy the
quickly
relocating. Yeah.
I think Lynn is also Lynn is, like pipes up like if there's a little bit of if like maybe we where we are there maybe is a mushroom we can climb on, so we can hide like on above and so they don't like see us and stuff.
I would say to you all, like, we've got to provide cover and a distraction to allow to return.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
I think we could do that from over here.
If-
She would point over there.
if
Because we're going to get
yeah,
cornered
but,
here.
like,
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I'm
if-
down with that. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm thinking of another tactic. If we climb above and try to distract them from above, maybe they won't be able to see us, and they don't know where the sound. They
Alright,
only
so
know where
there
the sound's coming
isn't
from,
actually
and
enough
yeah.
time to do this much talking. At this point, there's a
Okay.
large group coming back over. So
Yeah,
are
that's
you
what
gonna
I'm
move,
I'm
or are
gonna
you
Let's not-
gonna?
We're gonna
Yeah.
move. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna
That was
step
too fast.
forward to try to allow them to run behind me.
Okay, so
I'm going. To,
yeah.
I'm going to try to
Wait.
like
Oh, running
run over,
forward? Oh no.
running forward, and I'm going to try to climb this mushroom.
All right, so
Big
climbing
mushroom.
up to that one, you would need to do athletics. DC would be 10 to get to that higher mushroom if you're trying to go up there. Oh, so
Oh, oops. Never
that's
mind.
a lot of rolls. All right, I will take your first roll. So yeah, you would manage to pull yourself up to the higher ground. You said, Alette, you're running over here.
Yeah, I kind of thought we were gonna go that way. That and not like draw their attention specifically, but yeah, she's just gonna keep on going this way.
Okay, so she goes over that way, and I'm
Yeah.
guessing Bud's just gonna stay with you. So he runs over here. What about Morgan? What are you doing? Are you there, Morgan?
Oh, sorry. I was stepping forward and trying to cover some of their space. And if the Myconoids start to approach me again, I am preparing to tell another story.
Alright, so the Myconids are kind of, they're not looking as much at the flames anymore. Dancing lights, they're instead kind of coming up this way. The larger one steps forward, and he seems more annoyed. In your head, you would hear, "Your magic will not save you."
I'm not looking for saving. I'm looking purely for entertainment. Did you not enjoy your friends not enjoy that wonderful story? I have so many more that I can save, and I would take one step back if you'd allow that.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me, I guess, give me persuasion or deception. I'll let you use either.
Persuasion. Oh, I would not have had advantage.
All right. So
27
he,
better anyway. So
the Myconid, looks a little surprised and says, "Your fear and trickery will not work on me. I am the leader of this place." He says,
it's not about fear or trickery. It is about entertainment and joy. I'm happy to spread more stories, but if you do not choose, I am not here to force anyone to partake. But please, my friend, ask those who heard that first story. Did they not enjoy the experience, the noises, the sounds, the story?
While he does that, I'm going to like try to like jump over to this little mushroom, this bigger mushroom, and call out to Alette and Bud to tell them to like climb up to this mushroom that I'm on.
Give me another athletics check. Again, it would be DC 10, because this is kind of a precarious overhang here. You have to jump and kind of pull yourself up. Oh, alright. So, unfortunately, as you jump, attempting to pull yourself up, you would lose your grip and fall to the mushroom down here. Give me an athletics check to see if you can land on your feet. It's not that far of a fall. Good roll. Alright, so
Good
yeah,
roll.
you like you fall down and you kind of hit the mushroom below, doing like a little roll, and you do not take any damage from the fall, but you are down below. The Myconids are kind of distracted by this, as you know he's talking, and suddenly behind him, he just falls down from above and does a little tumble. The leader will once again look to Morgan and say, "You will be our fertilizer, trickster." In your head.
I would call like Lynn would call out to Bud and Alette, guys, we have to get up to the top. We can't let them like we can't let them try to attack us.
All right. How did you want to respond, Morgan?
To Alette or to
Well, you assume you should probably respond to the mushroom first because it looks
yeah,
like
that's what I was
it's
thinking.
threatening as it comes closer.
My friend, if you do not wish me, that is fine. Me and my entertainers are happy to step away and let you resume your work. I am here merely to provide joy and entertainment, and if that is not of interest to you, I bid you farewell and wish you all the best. And I take another step away.
So, do you have Arcana?
I do not.
All right. Do you have Medicine?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, something seems off about these mushroom people. There's definitely a bit of a hostility to them that seems almost unnatural. But he would say, "No one leaves. We shall feast on you. Your corpses will line our flower beds." What do you want to do?
Go ahead, someone else.
Guys, let's climb this mushroom. Maybe we could like distract them or like use ranged attacks from above so we can like stay safe while we distract these guys and so we don't get hurt as well.
Bud says, "I don't think we'll be safe up there. They'll just climb up too. We should get out of here. At least fall back a little."
I would say
Agreed.
yes, everyone, start falling back some, and I would.
Okay.
Did you pick up your
Okay.
box with the clapping and roaring?
You know what? I didn't say I did.
We can say you did if you want, or
I
yeah,
prefer not
sure.
to lose it.
We'll say you picked it
probably
up.
have thought of that by me as character.
Yeah. All right. So you start to fall.
And spend
back.
some good money on it.
Uh-oh, let's get out of here. All right, so a large group of myconoids is kind of rushing after you. We don't need to worry as much about initiative right now.
I'm worried about and how she's going to get out of this.
I would like to find my way to the tallest mushroom in the vicinity and lay flat at the top, out of sight.
It does seem
And
like
just-
a lot of them are leaving the area towards the north.
Okay. Well, then maybe I will inch forward, but I'm going to try and stay really high, and I'm going to be flat on top of these mushrooms so that hopefully they can't see me in case I have to hang out here overnight.
Okay, so you're kind of hiding up top for the time being, and the rest of you are fleeing into the tunnels.
Which mushroom is the tallest?
That would
the
actually
straight
be.
side.
Let's see. You could. So, let's see. You would probably be this one over here. Out of the ones close to you.
I didn't see a pin.
These are a little bit lower. The one that you will put yourself on, but this one is probably the tallest of the ones near you.
I'm sorry, I'm not. Oh, that one. Okay, then that's where I would have stayed then. I want to be up there on the top, laying flat.
Alright, you would have to do another athletics DC 5 to get up there, because luckily these mushrooms are close together, so it's easy for you to kind of just grab on and pull up. 16, alright, so yeah, you managed to get up there and you are going flat.
That was not my roll.
Oh.
Sorry. I would not have advantage on that.
Well, with an 8, you would be able to get up there. Alright, so the rest of you, as you retreat, you have a bunch of the myconids following you now. Let's see. Where are you trying to retreat to exactly?
I mean, I guess if we lead them off the map,
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
that's the only place we can go. So Alette would be heading that direction.
Alright, and I assume, Lynn, you're going to follow them as well to get out of here?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just kind of distracted. Give me a second.
Alright, so you all start retreating through the caves. I'd say, I guess, if you're just trying to outrun them, I'd say probably athletics might be the check for this.
But we do want them to follow us so that it kind of clears some space for Una. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So we want to keep them kind of within sight, almost like.
Yeah.
Are they all following, or like is the room continuing to clear out, or are they still crowded around the little bottleneck there, like it looks like?
Currently, they are mostly following.
All right, then I would continue to move forward very carefully, trying to stay high-ish, but maybe trying to get back to this rock platform. But somewhere that's high and has good cover.
Okay. So give me. Well, let me get back to you in a moment.
Need athletics checks. Right?
Yeah, let me get athletics checks from everyone who is running.
Lou, I put in chat from the last session. Just verified it. I did use a bonus action to get my channel divinity.
To get your what?
Let me
Cut out
To
there.
recover his channel.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
should have bonus. I have a advantage.
Oh, okay, nice. So bonus action. So you're using your channel divinity to.
I've
gain...
used it actually in the last session, so I have about 40 minutes. I'm assuming I didn't talk to them for more than 40 minutes.
Oh, does it last? Oh, for 1 hour. Okay.
An hour. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would still have it for the time being, so you could roll this with advantage. All right, so you're keeping ahead, Lynn.
I wouldn't try to outrun my group. I would be paying attention
What?
and others.
Yeah. Lynn's falling
Yes?
behind a bit, but she's still keeping pace, and they haven't been able to exactly catch up yet as they chase you deeper into the caves.
Damn it. Oh, shit.
There are a couple of turns as you are coming to the area ahead. You might be able to at least thin their numbers if you can maybe try to lose them. Or you want to just keep to a point where they're all following you.
I think trying to lose them at this point, maybe. So.
Alright, so I'll say deception or stealth from up to 2 of the party members. Your choice who rolls.
I have
Do
very
it
good
stealth.
deception, so I would suggest me.
I'll do stealth.
I don't.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be... Yeah.
Bud does not have either.
Oh,
Where am
well.
I?
When I roll 1, doesn't really help.
Stealth and deception. Alright, so a 14 is the higher roll there. So I'll say maybe as you're running, you do something by throwing a rock to try to deceive some of them. And it does seem to... Or go ahead.
I would actually, if you'd allow it, I would use my mimicry skill to try to project noises somewhere else.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be fine. So you use that skill from before, maybe making some noise from the other cavern as you guys go one way. It does seem to fool some of them as the Myconids, some of them run off in the other direction. So I need, and I'll get back to you in a moment, Una, but I need another round of athletics checks.
Can't roll above a 10 today.
Well, 11 isn't bad. It's about average. I just need Lynn again.
Yes?
I need an athletics check from you.
Okay.
Come on, Lynn.
I did it. Did it not show? Goddamn.
Well, a bunch of them might appear soon. Oh!
Shit.
That's not great.
Alright.
Why the fuck am I that bad at this?
What? I'm so
At
tired.
least it's not a one.
So tired as you're running down the hall. So a group is going to catch up to you, and you will have to either fight or try to keep fleeing, but fortunately, they will get to you. So give me a moment to set you guys, and I guess Una, you could be Bud.
Okay.
Remind me who has light sources.
I do not
I
have light
would've
sources
had a
because I have
torch.
dark
Well,
vision.
you know what? Bud would probably have taken his dancing lights with, right? Because he can't see otherwise.
Yeah.
The moment we
Alright.
started running, I probably would have pulled out my lamp, assuming you're allowed for that.
Alright, and you have your lamp, I guess, like
I
hanging
didn't
around
do
your
that.
hip or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, technically a spotlight lamp.
Alright, so that would be... This is a lantern or a torchlight?
No, it's the specialized.
Do you know what the light source is on it?
It's a point light at 60 feet bright, and then something.
60? Oh, wow. I
I
hadn't even
think that's
heard of that one.
Like hooded lantern?
Huh?
Because, yeah, usually it's lantern is 30-30 and torch is 20-20. Like 20 bright, 20 dim. I don't know if I know of a
A hooded
60
lantern?
foot.
though?
Oh yeah, it's the hooded. Sorry, it's 30, not 60.
30, okay, that's what I thought it was. So, lantern on you,
Not bad.
lighting everything up. And behind you, they are closing in. I guess since Lynn fell behind, she'd be back a little, where you guys are all up here. So go ahead, give me initiative rolls.
Hopefully I don't roll trash this time. Oh, what the
So-
hell?
You would know these guys are a little bit ahead of the others, so you do have a few rounds before more reinforcements show up if you want to fight them. It's not like next round
Oh,
guys are going to
good.
show up. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Good.
say, like-
Finally, I have a good ass roll.
We can fight as we back away. We can keep moving
It's
back.
true. Alright, so the first
Would you
act...
allow for this?
Yeah.
Lou, I think I said I was very intentionally trying to keep a pace of the behind person. So would you allow for that?
Yeah, sure, you could say you're back there, that's fine. So Bud would be the first act, up ahead a little bit more. What would Bud do? You could keep running, like I said, but...
Yeah, see, I don't know some of these new spells and abilities. I apologize. I think let's just do his... He does Shillelagh usually, so let's put that on his staff. And... Are we running, or are we standing ground here?
I like the voice. You
Have
get
anything
a-
to hold them off?
You get an inspiration point for that. Oh, and I'll give Gray. I'll give 4 to you for your performance. 4 inspiration
Wow,
points.
work. Take
Yeah.
that.
The only reason why I can't do anything is because I'm concentrating on the spells for Una.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was afraid you were gonna lose it when you fell off that mushroom.
Oh, she
Lose
did
the spell.
Yeah, she did a.
Well,
tuck
I'm
and
still
roll.
concentrating on the spell.
Yeah, no, if you had taken damage when you fell, that's what I was worried about.
Alright, so
But yeah,
you-
so I guess
Yeah.
he would. Yeah, he doesn't know if we're standing.
So you
if we're
said you
gonna try and
did
keep contact.
you did a shillelagh, which would be a bonus action.
Right. I mean, I guess he can
Keep moving back, Alette
keep
would
moving
say.
back. Okay, if you respond that we're moving back, he'll move back a little, but I don't want to like get way far back. So, but yeah, I think maybe he can send. Does he have Thorn Whip or something?
I don't know.
Spells are like not in like a logical order. Poison spray, okay. And Starry Wisp, is this a... Oh, this is a cantrip. Okay, he'll do the Starry Whip thing, whatever this is. Or Starry Wisp.
Alright.
Yeah. Let me link it.
So Bud is going to.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out his...
Oh man, what is these rolls today?
Right, that's
Alright.
fine.
He's like, I got this!
the
Oh!
fuck?
And almost like falls over, firing a starry wisp into the ceiling. Oh, damn it!
And mutters to himself,
trips
"What group
on
did I
he
attach
trips.
myself to?"
Yeah. Alright,
Okay, that's all.
that's it for Bud. Alright. So the Myconid is gonna rush forward. Blah, 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 blah. and he is going to jump at Lynn.
What? Oh, for
Uh,
fuck's
with-
sake.
A slam attack, 20 versus AC, I believe, will strike you.
I wonder if I have any reactions.
Comes.
Will I lose my concentration?
Well, it's 5 bludgeoning and 1 poison, so 6 damage, and you will have to make a concentration check, which is a con saving throw, DC 10.
Con saving throw, Constitution saving roll. Okay.
Yeah,
Give me
DC 10. Hopefully you'll do. Oh, there you go. There's those good
Oh,
rolls. Alright.
there we go.
So you do take 6 damage, but you manage to hold the spell. That's going to be it for that one. Alette. Make sure you do 6
I take
damage.
6 damage, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
You just type -6 in the green bubble.
Yeah, I know. 6 damage. There we go.
Alright, so Alette, what do you want to do?
She's gonna, I don't know, she's gonna try to, I mean, she's gonna run in, but she's gonna say to keep falling back.
Why is
'cause
there
she-
so many? Lynn
gonna
needs
run.
to make a concentration check. I did it.
Every time
That was
you
what, 15?
change your health, it will give you a message. So if you did multiple
Okay.
minuses, it's going to give you multiple messages. Alright, so Alette runs up.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah, she's gonna
So
engage this
-6, so
one.
do 1. Alright. So she comes up with her sword. So unfortunately...
She's gonna use
Yeah.
her, just her evasive maneuver, footwork. That's her bonus action,
Okay.
and that's it. She'll just say to fall back. She'll hold them off, like, for now.
Alright, so you add a d10 to your AC. And that is it for Alette. Lynn, what do you want to do?
If I use any spells, does it break my concentration?
Or wait, actually, I don't see you
Lynn or Morgan?
on... I don't see you on the initiative. Did you roll initiative?
What? Didn't I roll initiative? I did roll initiative. Why does it?
Did you have
God
your-
damn it! I'll roll again. Give me a second.
Alright, go ahead, Morgan.
I'll roll
let-
again.
I'll let you go first. What do you want to do?
I would quietly say, slightly frustrated.
There we
is,
go.
Freaking
Freaking hell.
Well, that works out because she's right after me anyway. I would say slightly, if you want me to be the front, then stop stepping in front of me. I say slightly unhappily.
It's like, I am the front.
You guys said in the last match you guys wanted somebody to be more of a tank.
Oh no, she's the tank.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay,
You're
then
both
that's
kind
okay.
of tanky.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We can have 2 tanks.
Beck's tank. Yeah.
But so I'm assuming if I move here, he would get an opportunity to attack against me, right?
Yes, that one would get to swing at you.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it just because I want to engage the big guy.
Okay, so this one will swipe at you as you move there. Ooh, 20, I believe, will strike you.
Yeah, that's it.
So you're struck for 7 bludgeoning and 1 poison, 8 points of damage.
Cool. But he doesn't have the ability to stop me from moving, right?
No, he just
Okay.
kind of
Doesn't
swipes
have like
you. as you
sentinel
move.
or anything. No. Okay, so I move next to this guy and I hear the retreat and I'm like, let's handle this group and then I think we can run. There seems to be a smaller number of them here. And then I will go ahead and attack this guy. I remember
Alright.
how to do that.
You go in swinging.
I don't have to declare.
Oh,
Ooh, that's terrible.
That's a bad round for you guys. All right, so you come in, but he is going to sidestep the swipe, and it's going to miss.
My bonus action. It's not gonna be
So I think Lynn's character sheet is whispering her rolls for some reason. Because I see her on initiative, but it's not showing up
a
on
Whistler.
the... Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I think it accidentally pressed it. I have no idea why.
Alright, because you're on the initiative, but your initiative's hidden for some reason. But anything else, Morgan?
Yeah, sorry, just I'm looking at again, still learning this character. So since I just attacked, I could still cast a spell, correct?
Yes, if you
Yeah.
have the action economy for it.
So just reading this before I make sure this. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is a good move or not, but I'm gonna cast first level compel duel against the guy in front of me.
Alright, so he has to make a wisdom save as you step forward demanding his attention. He is gonna fail it with a +2, and he is compelled to fight you at his own, if he does not, he will be penalized. So he's under that effect.
That will be my turn.
Alright. The spore creature is going to rush up here and attack Alette. Oh, and also...
Gracie's 26 right now.
Who is playing Nairi?
What the?
Do we remember?
Well, it was.
I think it was Una.
Yeah, it was, but
So Una, if you
It
feel
was,
like
you're
it,
right.
if you want to, you can bring Nairi in and control her
Okay.
too, just to give you
Okay.
guys more people. She is
Thank you.
retreating with you. But this guy
Okay.
goes up and attacks. Slam.
Gracie's 26 right now.
No, so you easily knock him back as he tries to go at you, ending his turn.
26. That's insane at this.
Yeah,
point.
she
That's
used her
really good.
evasive. It's only like one round. She has to
Okay.
use her bonus action for it, and her
Okay.
superiority die.
Yeah, definitely tank.
So she's trying to make the most out of
She's
it.
got
Yeah.
a round of tanking. So this guy comes running in. This one looks a little bit different than the others, and he is going to fire a bunch of spores in Alette's face. I need a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom.
Or sorry, con save, DC 11.
Yay. That's better.
Yay.
Watch me roll it with 0 though.
Oh,
yeah, nope.
jeez, alright.
I can't roll.
I
My
just
sheet
can't
is
roll
cursed.
it.
I
Alright.
swear.
So you become stunned,
Oh
unfortunately.
no.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Until... Well, it's for a minute, but you get to make another check at the end of each of your turns. So that's it for that one. The Sovereign goes. He is going to...
When was my turn?
You're after the Sovereign. You got a 7.
Oh, okay.
So the Sovereign is going to throw down a poof of spores here. And I need con saves from the 3 of you. DC 11.
At least it's not a
See?
stealth check.
Oh
Oh my
goodness.
word.
What the-
Oh, that's Christmas.
Oh, there we go. That's a good check.
Alright, so looks like Lynn.
Con saves are the one thing I'm good at.
Yeah. So it looks
It's
like
my natural 20 on the wrong roll.
yeah, that so that would be 9 poison damage if you failed, or 4 if you succeeded. As a bunch of spores go everywhere and you start coughing.
I need a Constitution save for my concentration, right?
Yes, after you take the 4 damage.
4 damage and Constitution save.
Alright, so I'll just jump Nairi in after this one.
Perfect.
Alright, so you have to
Perfect.
hold your spell.
The concentration save.
So yeah, go ahead. What's Nairi doing for her turn?
She'll step up to behind Morgan and shoot like right over his shoulder to like cover. I'm gonna mark this guy.
Okay, so bonus action, you mark him. and
Wait,
take a
wait.
shot.
When is my turn after Nairi?
Yeah, it'd be after Nairi, because she rolled higher, but she is
Mhm.
coming in now. Alright. So she fires at him. AC, oh yeah, 22 will definitely strike. There's some good rolls for you. Oof. Oh,
Only.
nice. 17.
She gets 2 attacks, right? Oops, I didn't mean to click that twice.
Yeah, another pretty good roll. So that will strike him with a second arrow. So 15 more damage. Oof. He took a walloping there, putting him at 2 levels of wound. She steps back. Lynn, what are you going to do?
Well, firstly, I'm going to try to move back because I'm no tank.
Yeah, that one's
so-
used its reaction, right? So
Yes, that one swung already, so you can move back as it's distracted by Morgan.
yes, he's
I'm going to go behind Nairi because I am scared. And yeah, and because I can't cast any I can't cast any spells that take up concentration.
That's correct. Well, you can. Then, if you did, she'd just lose her spell.
Una loses her like stuff, right?
Yes, if you do another concentration spell.
Okay, but if I do like what's this?
You can do normal spells without any issue.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't think I have normal spells that does not use concentration. Oh, never mind. I
like-
have Guiding Bolt.
Most of your spells don't use concentration. I think you only have like 1 or 2. Like healing doesn't, guiding bolt doesn't, your cantrips don't. I think guidance
No,
is
my
the
Sacred
only
Flame
one.
does.
No, Sacred
Sacred
Flame.
Flame does.
Sacred Flame does not.
Oh. Then I'm thinking like either I'm going to do like Sacred Flame.
Alright, so you channel some radiant energy, and where are you hurling it? Which guy?
I'm going to hurl it at which one has like the 2 wounds? I'm going to do it on this guy. This guy. Can I do it on this guy?
So if you want to ping it, you just press and hold to ping.
Ping to the big one.
This one? Alright.
This
So wait, this one or the little one?
the little one.
The little one doesn't
Oh.
have any wounds on it.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I'm just going to do it anyway.
Alright, so the little one is going to try to dodge. Dex save is going to fail, so give me a d8 damage, or just click the damage button.
I am. I clicked. I don't know if it's showing up yet.
Alright.
Oh, there we go. Whoa, there's a good roll.
Alright, so he is seared for 7, giving him a level of wound. Anything else?
Nah, because
Alright.
I don't have a bonus action. My bonus action, I can't really do much.
Alright,
Except for healing, but I don't think that's it.
so this spore is going to come attack Alette with advantage. Luckily, she does still have high AC, and you would manage to... Wait, can you still benefit from that if you're stunned / immobilized? Can I see the
It doesn't-
power description? Or does it not say?
I'm looking for it. Hold on.
Sometimes it does say, like, or, you know, if you become immobilized. No, it just says AC. Alright, so even stunned, you're pretty hardy thanks to that maneuver. Okay, new round, Bud.
I think he's gonna. Let's see. I'm not allowed to kill Trey's character. While I'm playing him. So I don't know how much danger.
Do you have
I would
any
be.
range stuff? Because we are trying
He
to
does.
get
It
people to
does,
fall back.
but if we're trying to do the non-lethal, we're gonna need melee.
Oh, I'm. Let's not worried about that.
She's tired of this shit.
She is. She almost died because we were trying to save them.
I don't think any of us are caring about like keeping them alive because there's like 40 of them and there's like 40 of them in the other room and they're not coming at us. Only these are coming at us.
Alright, well, Bud, what do you? What is Bud gonna do?
Yeah. I think
Bud might want to keep.
he doesn't have any. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have him run up here and use his.
Oh, so
his
there is a
first
pit
action.
there. You would
Oh,
have to,
okay.
like, basically from here on would be falling in the pit. So you have to come over
Okay,
this
so
way.
I can't get up to the sovereign. All right. In that case, can I have him come? I think he was here, or here, or here. I don't remember where he was.
Yeah, like Morgan is kind of teetering on the edge here.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and flank this one and use Shillelagh. I mean,
Okay.
I've already got Shillelagh. I'm gonna try and wall up.
So you come running up, flank.
And I don't know if this macro. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 23 will connect as you catch him off guard. Whack right in the back. Oh, 11 damage. Good roll.
I think he only gets the one hit, so I think that's his turn.
Alright, creature gains level of wounds, and that's it for Bud. The Spore Servant is going to try to go for you. Slam attack, but even with advantage, your high AC is keeping them at bay. Alette.
Alright, so her AC's now 18. She's just got to make a con save, right? That's all she
The
can
end
do?
of your turn, yep. Trying to shake free of those. Alright, so yeah, you shake off the stun, clearing your head. That's it for Alette.
And I can't do anything else, right? Yeah.
Alright, Morgan.
I'm gonna take a swing at the big guy in front of me.
Alright, Battle Axe coming in.
Bing.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so unfortunately he would sidestep the attack, getting ready to counterattack. Anything else?
Yes, bonus action, lay on hands to, Alette is the one wound accurate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, for the moment, do it on myself, just because I die, I die.
Alright, so
For the
you...
moment, I'm just going to
I
use it
can
only-
heal.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
heal
that's
myself for 10 points. Hang on.
Alright, so you lay hand on yourself, channeling healing energy, feeling better. And anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Alright, so this one is going to be sort of frustrated that he's not able to hit Alette, so he's going to turn and go for Morgan. Well, Morgan will keep him at bay, knocking him back as he attempts to hit and misses. This one already kind of shot his spores out, so he's just going to do a slam attack against Alette.
He has disadvantage.
This one?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were playing the big guy.
Oh no, big guy's next. So,
Yeah, we always get the green in the
Yeah,
order.
green.
Now I reminded you. Dang it!
Yeah. So he is gonna miss you, and then again, frustrated, he's gonna kind of come around this way to Bud, provoking an Oppie from you. If you want to take it.
Could I do green flame blade on it? Blade. Sorry, on an Oppie.
If you have Warcaster, you can. Otherwise, you just
Oh,
have
I
to
don't.
do.
I do not have Warcaster.
All right. So 14 will strike it. AC is 12.
Yay! Finally hit something.
Stabbing it for 5 points, giving it a wound, and gaining advantage should you choose to attack it again next turn.
And I just noticed that Bud was not marked as wounded, but he is missing a few hit points, so I'm just adding that now.
Alright. The Sovereign, angry...
Wait, do I have to mark myself as wound?
Yes, if you are not at full, you should have one heart on you, one level of heart. But
What?
this-
Oh, one level of heart. Okay, give me a
yeah,
sec.
like the half heart symbol. With a 1, usually, that means one level of wound. Alright, so this one is going to multi-attack against you, Morgan.
No, I wanted to attack Alette. Remember, I told you that.
Yeah, well, can't always get what we want. So he goes in for a punch. The wooden fist will slam up against your armor, but luckily it holds and you take no damage. He is then going to blast you with a puff of spores. I need a con save. DC 12. Alright, so you feel yourself become woozy. Luckily, you managed to fight it, though, and do not become stunned like Alette was. That's it for him. Nairi.
If she steps here, would she have a clear shot on the Sovereign?
No,
will they
you would
still have
have
cover?
Morgan giving it cover bonus.
So then, yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna move up here and do the same thing I did last turn.
Technically, she should be here to avoid that cliff, but same thing. Because that's
No,
kind
not
of
the same thing, because
She'd
then
be at
that invaded
disadvantage.
me with 2 other mushrooms. So,
Oh, there's the mushrooms there. Yeah. Because
Yeah, so
I
either way
realized
she'd be.
this is kind of
Yeah.
like a little bit of a drop off.
okay. So the drop off is actually in this square, not this square, like we thought last round.
Yeah, well, this is like a steep
Okay.
area. So I guess if you
Okay.
want to do an acrobatics, I'll give you the
Can
spot.
she
But
jump up on this mushroom?
oh, geez. All right, you're getting fancy. What's her strength?
Well, I want to know how difficult it's gonna, like how far it is, how difficult it's gonna be before I decide.
I'll
But let me
say
see
with
here.
a DC 5 athletics and a 5-foot jump, she can get over there.
Okay. Yeah, her strength's only 11, but that sounds fair to me.
And she plunged into the pit,
Two-
never to be heard
All right,
from
let's try
again.
it. Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
I
killed my NPC.
you're fine. So
All right,
she,
so now she just has
Whoop.
high ground now.
yeah, she has high ground and no cover, so +1 to the dex.
Okay, let's try and bring him lower.
All right.
And let me just remind myself what this is.
You can gain
you
a
know what?
D10 to
Yep.
attack or damage, your choice.
I'm gonna add that now. I'm gonna use my bonus action to add that, and then pew.
Oh,
Woohoo!
good, good.
All right. So there's that, and then we have Hunter's Mark, and then we have the
jeez.
D10.
2 Hunter's Mark damage rolls and 2 D10s because
Oh,
they're all
that's
doubled.
right. Oops, wrong macro. There we go. Ha ha ha.
Kyrie
Perfect
MVP.
roll
And
on
one
both
more,
the marks.
one more D10. Not that it matters
Oh yeah.
for the
Oh, did I?
archer's eye because that was a crit.
Oh, only one.
So 8, 14, 20, 18 is 38. Yeah, he's just right through the face. He's
I
dead.
intended to bring him low so you guys in melee could do the non-lethal. I did not intend
There's
to kill
some
him. But, oh well.
frustration coming from Nairi. She's like, all right, these
All right, let
mushroom
me
people
try and
are
get this one
pissing
off,
me off.
bud.
Okay.
Or off.
Well,
let's
better
see.
dead
She
than
gets 2 attacks.
better they dead than we dead.
Right.
Yeah, so she
okay,
gets a second
so-
attack on this one.
Yeah.
What? Not fair.
Not fair.
Oh,
It's the archery thing.
I already used my bonus action, so I can't move my Hunter's Mark. So okay, it's just longbow. Boop.
All right, 14. That will strike it.
And that's
4,
fine.
8. All right. Okay, that's it for her. Lynn, what are you gonna do?
Sacred flame on the one who doesn't have wound. This one.
All right.
This
so
one.
you hurl another sacred flame, trying to slightly wound all of them. Let's see. Dex save. Oh, he's gonna fail again. So go ahead and give me the sacred flame and then the damage roll. I think Nairi stole all your rolls this
Yeah,
combat.
I roll it. Okay.
Alright, 7 damage to this one, giving it a level of wound as well. Alright, so anything else, Lynn?
I'm just trying to wound them all equally so that
Alright.
somebody can do some non-lethal damage or just kill it. I don't care.
Yep.
Alright.
No, honestly, I didn't expect to bring the Sovereign all the way down. So those are some
We're gonna
great.
tell Bud that Nairi's a murderer.
You what?
I'm saying that we'll make sure to tell Bud that Nairi murdered all the plants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Bud's like, oh, stop shooting him in the face, Nairi. Alright, this one here is going to turn around and smack Bud. Did not appreciate his shillelagh. Luckily, he would put the staff up, blocking the attack. And into the new round, it is Bud's turn.
Okay, let's non-lethal and swing at this guy. Ooh.
13 will hit him, just barely. Luckily, the distraction provided by Alette smacks him for 4, giving him a 3rd level of wound.
I don't really know if he
starts
has any
to
bonus actions. He's out of wild
struggle.
shape, so I'll call that his turn.
All right, so the Myconid is going to go for a let, doing a slam attack. Ooh, 19, I believe, will strike her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 6 bludgeoning, 2 poison. So another 8. Ending its turn. Alette. So this thing scratches you, giving you a nasty little cut with its claw, poisoning you slightly.
She's going to. What was the one that just did that?
That was this one.
Oh, okay. But there's one right next to me that's almost down, so I think I'm going to focus on that for now.
Yes, this one is very wounded, and you're also flanking it.
She's going to use her. Oh, I want to use green. Well, yeah, I'm going to use green flame blade because I don't think it's going to be enough to take down the second one anyway. So she'll apply that.
All right, so the blade burns as you slash. Ooh, yeah, 20. It will strike.
Oh, I always forget. So it's just a
Stab.
two fire to the one here.
Okay, so that one is burned for 2. And how much does this one take?
Oh, that the one
Stab.
just takes the. Oh, sorry, yeah, the piercing damage.
Oh, good
Yeah.
roll. All right, that is gonna. Are you gonna subdual or are you?
Yeah,
gonna...
non-lethal for
Right.
for all my melee
So
stuff.
as you're about to stab right in the face, you spin the sword around and pommel strike, and he goes unconscious.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to second wind, get some health.
Okay, Morgan.
Damn it.
3rd time's the charm.
Yeah, so Morgan's only seeing the things in front of him and not seeing what's happened with Bud and Alette nearby subduing. Only sees Nyrie's killing spree and goes for the character.
Nairi says, "I promise, I didn't mean to do that." He moved his head. He's trying to shoot him in the shoulder.
Not your turn, Nyrie. You're not talking.
Says, "I have
I
6
say that
seconds
to
of
Lou for
dialogue.
once.
Don't tell me." Oh God!
Oh!
All right, so this one did not see it coming.
I will cast a 1st level Divine Smite as well as a
All
part
right,
of this.
you're going all out.
Yeah, it's going down. So,
All right,
we'll do the crit damage here first. There's 17. And I
Are
had
you
planned
going
to-
to like? Are you going to like kill it or like subdue it?
Oh no, this is
gonna kill it.
This is gonna kill it. So there's one
well, do you
Divine
want
Smite.
to?
There's another Divine Smite.
Did you want to go for a subdual, or are you trying to take it down?
No, I saw Nyrie kill the thing in front of me. I am not seeing Bud. Trust me, I'm
Alright.
getting there.
Oh, what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, and Alette's been saying just kill him if you have to.
Yeah, and I mean,
she's
Alette
done too.
turned around. Like,
Actually,
I'm not quite
Yeah.
back. I'm not done yet. I would, as a part of that, also cast bonus action Inspiring Smite.
oh, geez, what's this?
So that's it's temp HP.
Oh, okay. So wait, how much did you deal? 17 plus.
Oh wait, no, I get to reroll. I get to reroll my crit damage from Savage Attacker and take the higher.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's lower, so yeah. What's up there?
Well, could you link Savage Attacker? I just want to see what that says. Not that I don't believe you, just kind of curious how that works.
I'm good with that. I'm still learning too, so you're welcome.
Yeah, I
to,
haven't seen that one. Hit a target, you can roll weapons damage twice. Oh, this is once per turn. So you can actually do this once per turn with any attack when you hit.
Yeah, I just forgot last time, and so now I'm trying to
Gotcha.
remember all my skills.
Alright, so let me total this. Did you kill this thing? 17, 22, 30. Oh, yeah, it's dead. So you just split it in 2, cut the mushroom in half, like you're chopping up mushrooms. Make a
Then
slice
with
right
Inspiring Smite, I get to roll 2d8, and for some reason, macro is not working, so I'm just going to do...
Bud would yell out, "We're trying to not kill him! Subdual!"
Too late. So I am going to take...
Oh, Jesus.
I will take the 4, or... I'm going to split that 4 temp hit points for both me and Alette.
Alright, so the 2 of you gain 4 temp as his Radiant Smite lets loose a bunch of energy around the 2 of you, giving you some shielding.
Sorry, I just had to. I can't seem to click on my characters. There it is. There we go.
And then as I'm doing this, I yell, But Nefri just killed them. I don't understand, bud. I thought we were killing them. I apologize.
Nairi, and it was an accident. He moved. All right.
And
Anything
then, as
else?
the last part of my move, if you're allowing it, I'd like to move over them. And why can I not move my character now?
All right. So you step over the corpse to over there.
I was trying to move to there.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
was having a hard time for some reason.
Yeah, it seems to be a little laggy right now.
All right. So Morgan's
Yeah.
turn ends. This one is down. This one over here is kind of surrounded now. He would see you walk up, so he's going to swipe at you, Morgan. He already did his pacifying spores. So, 21, I believe, will strike you.
Yeah.
All right. So he comes in with a punch of a wooden fist, hitting you for 5 bludgeoning and 6 poison, so 11. Remember to minus the 4 for your temp. So I think that's
The nice
7.
thing about temp hit points.
Yeah, so 7 damage, and that ends his turn. Nairi goes. She says, we might get reinforcements soon. We should wrap this up and get going.
Is this space solid since the Sovereign was occupying part of it?
Yes.
All right. Can I jump down?
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
don't
let
need to
me-
roll
yeah,
to
like,
jump
start-
back down.
Okay.
Start retreating. We can hold off the last few
All right. So
ranged
that's
people.
5, 15, 25, 30. Well, yeah. And then I'm going to stow my longbow and stab this guy non-lethally.
All right, you want a hunter's mark?
Oh, bonus action hunter's mark.
All right, so
Move.
you move your mark over to this one and attack. 16, yeah, that will strike him, kind of catching him off guard as you rush up from behind, doing 9. Okay, and that will give him a 2nd level of wound. Man, look at those rolls. All right, so that is going to hit again.
I'm stealing all the rolls from Alette.
Yeah.
Nairis cursed you and siphoning your strength.
So 2 strikes will give him 3 levels of wounds, but he's still up.
Oh, she has.
All right, Lynn.
She can also make 2 attacks, which is
Anyone need healing? Honestly,
No one looks terrible. Everyone is at 1 level of wound or, more.
Well, this guy looks pretty bad.
Yeah, the one that's left is looking pretty bad.
Then I'm gonna Sacred Flame this one.
All right, so you hurl a Sacred Flame. It's going to try to dodge with a Dex save. It makes it. So it does jump out of the way this time, avoiding your Sacred Flame. What else?
I don't think I have anything else. Since nobody needs emergency healing, I'm just going to stay back.
All right, so at this point, you would hear the Myconids coming from back over here.
yeah. Say like, if you can, back up, back up. They're all-
Bud, what are you gonna do?
Oh, but yeah, let's do can I let's see, can I get to this other guy? Not without oppies. Well, no, wait, can I stand here? Yeah, right?
Got a
Okay.
guy right in front
Yeah,
of you.
that guy's asleep, so you could stand over him.
He's unconscious, or dying or whatever. All right, so yeah, let me non-lethally try to finish this guy.
Oh, all right, you come in with a shillelagh hit. Oh yeah, whap! You come in smacking him. Unfortunately, 4 is not going to take him down, but he's looking very wounded now.
Yeah. I don't know if he has anything. I think that's his turn.
All right, so he goes. He's going to come swiping back up at Bud. 18 will strike, hitting Bud for 9 bludgeoning, 1 poison, so 10 points. As he gives him a wooden block, a wooden fist to the gut, ending his turn.
All right, what was the
Alette,
damage?
9 points of bludgeoning, 1 poison, so 10.
Well, it's gonna attack the one in front of her and apply Green Flame Blade to try to get the one behind it.
All right. And this is subdual.
Subdual, yeah. Yeah, I mean, because
Alright.
she can. I mean, if I had spells and stuff, she would not be worried about that.
All right, so she does
Right.
pommel strike him. He's gonna go down.
And then this one up here takes 2 damage.
Alright,
Fire.
He is slightly burned. Anything?
And she's gonna move. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna move back because that's what we should be doing. So she's gonna. I mean, I guess yeah. She'll move back, but still like yeah.
All right, she's backing up a little. Morgan.
So with the advantage of the flank, which is what, a +2? Is
Plus
that what
2,
it is?
yeah.
So I will go ahead and swing at the guy in front of me.
All right, you use the momentary distraction. Oof. But 11 is just 1 short of his AC of 12, so he will
I'm gonna
dodge.
go ahead
What-
and take one.
Do you get a? Oh, right, because that was with the +2.
That's with the +2, yep.
This thing is not allowing me to move my character.
If you highlight the token, you can use the arrow keys as well. It might be easier.
So I'm gonna move to there. I'm not gonna move away because I'm kind of like with Aled, and I say, everyone else move away. Let Aled and I hold the line.
I mean, Nairi says.
Huh?
Yes. All right, so she's rushing up, but the creature, unhappy that you.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. I
Oh.
did want to. I thought I had a spell here. Cast. Actually, no. You're still only at the 1 level of right, Aled?
Yes.
I'll hold off on that spell. Never mind.
All right, so that's it for you. The Myconid is unhappy with. What was it that hit him?
I missed.
But-
That's all I know.
Yeah, you missed.
I'll let hit him.
Alette. So yeah, he's gonna go for Alette. Doing some more slam attack. Oh, crit. Alette, why? So that is gonna be. Huh?
Sorry, she still has the 4 temp hit points.
That's true. She has the 4.
Those temp. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been 10.
Those 4 temp. Okay, so hold on. So I have to. Gosh, 4, and then I have to take 4 away from my actual hit points. So I didn't catch that. So she's actually looking a little more wounded then.
All right. So there would be 14 bludgeoning and 3 poison.
Oh,
So 17. Luckily, the
so 17. So hold on. It says 0 temp, and then
13 damage.
okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, she's at 2 hit points. Sorry, she's looking
Oh
for.
my word.
She's looking beat up. All right, Nairi.
She's gonna step forward and try to finish this guy. I don't know if I can bring him all the way down, but let's see what happens. Hunter's Mark move.
With how she's been rolling.
Yeah. Well, she can't do the Hunter's Mark move and add the Archer's Eye in the same turn, so
No.
not a big
Wow.
bonus.
That is gonna miss on the first attack.
I made up for it.
Crit on the second though.
All right, there's that, and then we have 2 of these.
All right, and that will, I think, put him unconscious because she was
27.
doing. Now that she's using her sword, she can do subdual.
All right, and then she only moved 5 feet, so then we'll do 15.
All right. Well, at this point,
25, 30,
everyone
yeah.
everyone's up, so I assume you're just gonna keep retreating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was almost 4. That was 3 full rounds of combat, right? So Una could move 90, potentially 90 feet per round if she's using her cunning action dash and her action dash. But she's also trying to be stealthy, so.
All right. Give me a stealth check for Una. Let's see how
Una,
she's
okay.
doing. I assume she's just trying to sneak out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why I can't do like other spells because I kind of need to hold that concentration for her.
You're good,
Yeah.
thank you. It has been very helpful for her.
So you continue retreating as these things are chasing you. I need
She's gonna
another
use.
round.
Let's gonna use a D10 for second wind again as she.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Um,
Does some healing.
do I add anything to that, or is it just a straight D10?
Your
I can't
fighter
remember.
level.
Oh, okay. So then
So
that would be
4.
10, and then from before I would have gotten another 4 as well.
Yeah,
So.
it's D10 plus
a
your
little bit
fighter level.
Okay, so 14.
Yeah, and Una's retreat, like, she knows she's far from the party. So at this point, anything like remotely risky, she's not taking. She's going to hide over covering more ground. But if these myconoids all ran after them, she's going to take advantage of that time to cover some ground and move through the caverns a little bit.
Alright, so at this point, you're retreating into the upper caves. I would need another round of athletics. Unfortunately, the enemies got too close before battle ended, so stealth isn't an option. You would have to keep doing athletics.
And we still it still hasn't been an hour since we started this one, right?
No, it's getting close, but I'll say it's not an hour yet.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, I guess I need to do Bud, don't I?
But since I did the concentration a lot earlier, my hour is going to be almost up for Una, right?
Yeah, it's getting close for sure. Yeah, I would need one from you as well. Lynn, another athletics.
For what?
For running again.
Running. You're hoofing it.
Retreat!
Retreat!
I smoked too
Oh,
much
finally!
earlier. Alright.
Finally, a good ass roll on athletics. I am freaking annoyed.
Alright, so Bud's the only straggler. Let's see how the Myconid do. Alright, so luckily, your group is beating them with their checks. So you retreat back into the first level area. I'm assuming you'd come out the way you came in, so kind of over here. Where on, you don't have to put your tokens down, but where on the map are you trying to retreat to? And you do have enough ground that you could try to stealth and lose them.
Yeah, I think
Because
we
they
wanna
didn't roll very
definitely
good on their athletics.
stealth and
If-
lose
If
them.
I stealth, do I still have the disadvantage though?
Yes. But it would be like a party group roll. So you'd all
What's
roll
your-
and I'd take the
okay.
highest rolls.
What's the
Okay, so
disadvantage?
then let's just stealth and just lose them and go back.
Well, what do you guys think? What do you all want to do?
Stealthing. Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so
I
either...
would remind you all that I'm terrible at stealth, but if
Oh, okay. I mean, what's our? I mean,
Well, it's a shared stealth where you guys are
Yeah.
helping
yeah,
each
may
other.
as well try. Because otherwise it's just running, right?
Morgan would suggest that we're all well-trained adventurers, and that instead we should put more distance before we attempt to hide.
Alright,
Well, we already have that distance. That's why we're trying to hide.
I think that's,
I mean, you could get more distance, like get to a more favorable area than stealth, because you aren't really close to the exit if you were found here.
okay. Sure. Let's keep running.
Alright,
Yeah, okay.
so give me another round of athletics checks. And you are running towards the entrance, that's where you're trying to get?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, probably back to our.
Or
I mean,
Bud.
back to our base. I didn't want to get so far away from Una, but I guess.
Yeah, once we got that far apart and all of them were coming to your little bottleneck there at the top of the cave, I expected that we were going to get separated, so.
Alright. Alright, so...
What does that say? I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I rolled. Yeah, I rolled from Una's sheet. I meant to roll from Naire's, sorry.
Oh, for your, it's
so,
fine,
yeah.
I don't think, Okay, well, 15's fine. Alright, so you would all make it back to your first, or to the entryway. So, let's see.
So basically, Una's plan is to cover ground now while, all the myconoids are pursuing the others. But when I get to the point where I'm nearing, like, where the myconids are, or the myconids start returning to their cavern, I'm going to try and find, like, a high mushroom to lay on top of, or just, I'm just going to stay put
Wait 'em
and be
out.
quiet. And, yeah, wait them out.
I mean, if the cure works out, then you're probably hoping that they'll come back to
Right.
normal over time.
I've got a water skin and a couple rations. I can sit on top of this mushroom for a little while.
Yeah, pretty high up. So, do you want to try to keep high ground in their settlement, or are you going to try to make your way into the caves?
Well, when they all ran out after the party, I would have taken that opportunity to try to get as far out of that cavern as possible, but definitely caution and hiding over distance. So,
Okay.
however far you think she could have gotten, however many rolls you need for that.
So,
But if the myconoids start coming back, that's when she is going to find a good spot and stick it out.
all right. So she is braving the caves as much as she can.
Well, her thought is that if they do return to their main cavern, then she might have the opportunity to continue north. Whereas if she's still in their cavern when they've all returned, it'll be a lot harder for her to continue north.
All right. So you get enough distance where you're pretty certain you've lost them just by running. You wouldn't have to stealth now because you're kind of back at the entrance. That said, if the whole town does show up here, it's going to be a pretty big fight. Though you do have allies upstairs. What do you all want to do as you come
to their cavern, like where Morgan told his story, or somewhere else?
You're deeper in than that. I can get back to you in a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
But as you all come running in here, shutting the door behind you, what do you want to do?
For now,
exactly go as planned.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about Una.
Yeah. We kind of want them to go drink that water because they're not going to do that here.
I mean, I would suggest that just happens over time. Now that we've ditched them, who did we want to talk to about the success of our adventure?
Well, hopefully, since we lost them in the caves, they might just wander back at some point. There might be some stragglers. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about Una. I'm hoping she's okay.
She seemed like a smart character. She'll make her way out if we just... she knows where the camp is, where we met up. I'm sure she will survive and get us out. If not, it will be a fantastic story to tell.
Yeah, well... and to answer your question, we didn't really have someone telling us to do this. We just kind of thought it would be the right thing to do to try to save these myconids from this strange corruption that was in this place.
Yeah, once we figured out what was going on and Una cured that treant with Lynn's potion,
Yeah.
we should help Moldy's people too.
Well, I think it's because I have, like, I do have alchemy. That's why we were able to figure out what the poison's going on and find a cure.
Yeah, I think you and Bud were working together to get a cure from the what do you call it? From the sample you got from the one immune guy. Both of them are still here, by the way, the two myconids.
I would actually look at them and ask, like, so do you think you're...
Well, wait. Morgan only knows one of the myconids. The other one, I think Moldy was hiding.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Moldy would still be kind of hiding. So what are you saying to the other one, Morgan?
I basically say, so do you think now that we've escaped and we managed to avoid killing all but a couple of your kind, I apologize for that. Do you think your clan, your group will be able to recover from this? How long do you think it will take? Any idea how often they drink?
Well, I was able to recover, so I'm hoping that they will as well. The water source goes all throughout the caverns, so if you were able to get the cure into there, drinking any of the water around here should affect them over time.
Yeah, the potion helped the treant overnight. The treant had come to his senses the next day.
I think Lynn would speak up. I think the time it takes for the potion to take effect is around an hour.
Well, but the time for all of the different ones to, drink from the water source might, be a little more varied.
Yeah, but like it takes an hour for it to take effect.
Excellent. That
All
might
right.
help Una out. I guess
So
I think I'm talking as Nairi. I don't know. I heard you voicing Bud, Lou, so I started like, I guess.
that's fine. I mean, yeah. All right. So why don't we do a break? So we are past the halfway point. We'll take 10 and come back and continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make my lunch.
You all can think of what you want your next moves to be.
Well, I'm thinking that we're trying to get Una to do stuff. Oh, there's my mom. Okay.
Be back.
You guys, by the way, guys. Funny story. Uh, like I'm 22, but I think, both my parents, they're already at they're already at like, they're already at least 60, 50, 60, I think, like age. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
they were a little older on the older side when they had you.
yeah, they were like 40 something, 30, 40 when they had me. So um, yeah. They're basically like the age of usual your average grandma or grandpa, but they're my parents.
Do they act like more like parents or more like grandparents?
They act like parents, definitely. And my mom especially, acts more like, you know, the leader of the pack kind of deal. But she is not really that big. That like she sometimes does stupid things, like that one time recently, she put a freaking chair in the middle of the freaking path, and then I smacked my shin hard against it, and now there's a damn bruise on it.
Aw.
It sounds like, do you live at
And
home then? Because you're attending university, right? Did I hear you say?
yeah,
But you're still living at
yeah,
home.
but like, yeah,
Okay.
because
So you like, yeah. So I mean that's fine. I just was trying to get an idea. Like, I guess you go to a school close to home. That's actually really nice.
yeah, a university close to home.
Yeah.
Uh,
I did that
best
too.
part about it is best part about it is that it is the top uni of my like country.
Hmm. And you're in a technical
So
program, I think you mentioned, right?
technical program? No,
STEM or something?
I'm an average student, but
Oh,
I'm an average student, but I am in the physics department.
physics.
As a
Okay.
female, that's very rare.
Right. I remember you.
You have encountered a rare creature.
Yeah.
It's called a female physics major. Uh, it's really rare. There's like 70 people um in my like in my year who's like physics major. Guess how many girls there are?
I think you
Just
said
guess.
like 2 or 3.
No, not that less.
Mm. Or was it 2 or 3%? I don't
6.
know. I'm 6. Okay.
Well, it's 11. It's 11 It's 11 boys to one girl. So
Mm.
a very much. I even compared it with you know mechanical mathematics majors. They don't compare. Haha. It's not a good win, but whatever. But it is funny at PE class when everyone's there's like we have to like run like girls have to run 800 meters, boys have to run for 1,600 meters. And so the six girls, back then 5 girls just finished running and just sat at the sidelines looking at the boys putting on a show, as you might say. Because we're done, and so we're just looking at them being them like clowns, running and panting because they have to run approximately 2 to 4 more laps just to finish. And we already finished, so we're just sitting there looking at them like they're putting on a big show. Kind of hilarious. Like, sitting at the sidelines. Keep up the good work. Like we're coaches because there's only like 5 of us sitting there, and the rest of them 60 something people, and we're just sitting over there. Hi guys, good luck on your laps. We're just gonna sit here, watch you guys be a stupid idiot, and continue running. That was hilarious though. That was hilarious. Oh, by the way, next week I have a doctor's appointment.
Oh, next Monday next week for game time.
Yeah.
Just put that in the attendance chat in the attendance channel so Lou knows.
Yeah, I know. I will. Maybe like this Saturday or Sunday. Just not right now, because I'm pretty sure everyone will forget. Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment. Don't worry, I'm fine. It's a regular appointment for autism and ADHD.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that regular appointment is just so I can check up on like what's going on with me and like stuff. I didn't want to do it on like Wednesday afternoon because I have a big important class, specifically special relativity.
That makes sense that you would have to, schedule around your classes more so than your D&D. we all miss sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like better D&D than my freaking physics class that I need to pass.
Gotta be a
Right?
little bit responsible.
I would love to just flunk my class, just like
You would love to
skip
flunk your
class.
class?
I would love no, not flunk. I would love to skip class. I would love to skip
Gotcha.
class to do D&D. But if I'm going to skip a class, it's not going to be special relativity because that's very important and very hard, especially when and those kinds of like classes that you cannot study on your own.
Yeah.
Special relativity is one of them.
I see.
To put it in simple terms, do you know Schrodinger's dog, Schrodinger's cat?
Yes, I've heard of it. Is the cat?
It's basically if the cat's in the box, you only have it is not, it's not alive nor is it dead. It is somewhere in between, and that's the same with like special relativity. Everything is like percentage, so it's very weird. It's not like, oh, I see a food and I see let's say a cup of coffee. It is a cup of coffee. It's not it's not anything like different. But for special relativity, it could if I close the cap, it could be a cup of coffee, it could be a cup of tea, and it's not going to be either. It's going to be somewhere in between, which is
Be a urine
insane to think. Yeah, it's insane to think about. And so that's the insanity of special relativity, and I cannot understand it on my own. It's always I am in a physics major. It's a ridiculous major to begin with. It's an insane major to try to like master to begin with. So yeah.
The extent of my knowledge about physics education, it probably came from the show The Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah, it's worse than The Big Bang Theory. So you can keep that in mind. And I know I'm autistic, but I'm not Amy nor am I Sheldon. Like, I am bad at like trying to decipher like emotions and what people are saying, what they mean. But like, I'm not going to be talking in a monotone every single time. And I've learned how to like stare at the bridge of somebody's nose to like maintain an illusion of staring into people's eyes while they're talking.
I have trouble with eye contact. Yeah, I have severe ADHD as well, so I can relate to you to some extent.
I don't have severe ADHD, but with ADHD and autism, that makes a bit of annoyance.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, once I started taking my meds for ADHD, my scores went from like 60 something to 90 something back
Oh, that's
in middle
excellent.
school.
Yeah, it
Back
sounds
in
like
middle
you're on
school.
the right. But it's nice that when I was your age, they weren't diagnosing girls with ADHD and autism. So
Yeah, but like I got diagnosed really late. I got diagnosed in middle school. That's why
I
yeah.
got diagnosed at 38. I knew
Yeah.
it was not the diagnosis was not a surprise. I knew my whole life.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pretty much I wasn't exactly right on, but I had some really strong suspicions and expectations on what my diagnosis would be, and I was right in quite a few of them, you know.
Because I'm younger, I didn't know what the hell is going on. All I know is that I feel different than to other people, and I was right. I was different from other people, technically.
Yeah, I can relate. I can definitely relate to that. I feel ya.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of funny times when my dad's scolding me. I'm staring at the wall beside beside his face, and my dad's like, "Look at me when I'm talking to you," and I'm like, "Okay," and then 2 seconds later, I start staring at the wall again, and I don't
Wow.
understand why my dad is yelling at me. And then there are times where I missed one whole section of the test in the smack dab middle of the page. And I'm like, I didn't see it. And my dad's like, how can you not see it? It's in the middle of the page. I'm like, I don't see it.
Has your
I
dad
didn't see it.
has your dad come to understand it more since your diagnosis? Since I mean clearly he like
Oh,
when he says stuff like that because he doesn't understand.
yeah, now he does. Duh.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
He knows now, but back then when he didn't know, he was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And fair, to be honest.
Mhm.
What you doing, by the way?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm just
Hell no. God damn it. Why does it get so bad? Freaking flips. God. Sorry, I'm you know Pokemon TCG Pocket.
I do not. I don't really follow it.
It's basically a Pokemon game.
Okay.
And I'm letting it do an auto battle and it's doing amazingly bad.
No. Auto battle is generally not as good as in most
No,
games.
it's just the coin flip bat.
Oh, gotcha. Bad luck kind of thing.
And now I'm going to take 100 damage from that god freaking Garchomp EX.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
And I
I
realized
am not
was
amused.
using the wrong level for Kyrie.
Nairi? Oh. Is that why she's so good?
Well, she should have just had the one attack. She doesn't have multi-attack yet.
Oh no.
Like as a fighter, I feel like like she's-
It was
That's
like,
interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
at
didn't
the
think
sheet.
about that. Rangers and fighters should get them at the same level. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so I believe she should have had just the one shot per turn.
So the Sovereign is still alive.
God damn it.
We didn't kill him?
Well, that was a crit, so.
Okay. I
Oh.
tried.
that was like the first. Yeah.
All right, we need to put a post on the job board. No Sovereign needed.
Well, there
Position
were
open.
a couple of sovereigns, so.
Okay. Well, he said
Yeah,
something about
they were
being a
probably
leader.
fighting it out anyway. Probably glad to have
Yeah.
just one less. I don't know how the
Fuck.
politics work.
Are we thinking of Sovereign Glut?
Yeah, I am.
I love it.
Fucking god fucking damn. Sorry. This freaking Pokemon battle is going amazingly bad.
Do we have
It's
everyone
just
back?
me. No idea. Is Morgan back?
I think he's the only one we're waiting on. If he's not.
Hey, folks, I'm back.
2 seconds later. Hey, I'm back.
I spent the sorry, I muted and hit everything because I want to get food, but I also wrote 2 more stories to use if necessary in the future.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
a
Garlic
bit that I'm
bread.
hoping to. I don't want to monopolize time, but it's a bit that I'm hoping to play with this character, and I will share that they are all D&D retellings of famous movies. And so I want to see how quickly you can get
did you want to tell them what your idea was, Mary, for a new character?
Oh.
I don't know. I think I'd like to chat with you a couple more times, Lou, outside of session and kind of iron some details out.
All right.
And I mean, I'm not like in a hurry or anything. I just know that like we've kind of been talking about replacing Una since the beginning, and I don't even know if I'm gonna love this character, but it was an idea I thought I'd give a try.
All right. And you said, Gray, you were writing some new stories.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to monopolize time, but certainly if there's ever chances for me to be the actor and tell a story, I have a few of them prepared now, and they're all D&D retellings of famous movies, and I'd love for you all to like guess the movie as I
And I think now our plans.
I don't
will
watch
begin-
movies.
All of our
Sorry.
plans and strategies are going to begin to revolve around Morgan's distractions.
So, Lynn, do you read? Are you a book person?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I do read, but I don't read a lot. That's the thing. The books I'm reading is physics related.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Well,
I
so-
will be trying to. They'll all be coming from popular culture, so I don't know. That's the best I can do.
Right,
But I was having fun with that the last couple days of writing up a few.
That's fun.
different
Good luck.
versions. Yeah.
Nom nom.
Well, Lou got it before I did. When Lou said it, I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I know this story.
Yeah, I tried to pick one that was kind of obvious from the ones that I've written, but I have a couple that are like one of these is just you're going to get it in like seconds, and then a couple of these this other one, the one I just finished. I'll be curious to see if you guys get it, and we'll just see. Again, I don't want to monopolize time with the group with this, but
We'll just rename this game Movie Trivia Night.
If opportunities present themselves and people don't get bored with it, again, if you get bored, tell Lou, tell me, and I'm happy to augment.
We could base the group's name off of something movie related. The cinema something, I don't know. In any case, is everyone back?
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
So, I mean, I kind of don't know totally what's going on, but my inclination would be to wait to try to get Una to catch up with us and or return to whatever camp we were starting in to quote unquote complete this adventure.
Well, we're kind of at the camp we've been using for most of the campaign. The next closest camp would be to return either to Alet's people, which are elves that live nearby, or to the nearest city, which was, I forget the name of, Lou.
Well, there are ways to get deeper into this place.
Like if we wanted to actually leave the ruins, though. We're basically in the middle of the woods, right?
Yeah, so these ruins are in the middle of the woods. The closest city...
I thought there was a camp at these ruins, or is this just our camp? There
We've
is
been using
a...
this room kind of as our camp, and the Bloodhand had a camp above, but then the elves came and killed them all.
Yeah, so if you go up above, that's where the Torador tribe, like these wood elves, basically like whose forest that this they basically own or like live in this forest around here, and they've kind of taken over above. But
These ruins have like either like historical or sacred meaning to them or something, so they weren't real keen on them being explored. But they're kind of allowing Alette to do it.
yeah, like Nairi is one of them, the ranger
that's
with
right,
you.
yeah.
She's a Tordivore, and Aled is a former member of their. I don't know if I'd call it a tribe. Maybe a tribe.
Yeah,
But
she
Because
was
of that, we have
adopted
permission
into
to
it.
explore this area. Like you guys are approving of this and let.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alette doesn't care.
So the Tordivore did give Alette and your group basically permission to come down here. They wanted you to look for old relics, and they were basically willing to pay you for them because this place used to be where they lived during the Cataclysm.
And we haven't discovered
their
any yet.
ancestors,
I'm
yeah.
assuming.
What'd you say, Greg?
Have we discovered any relics? Do we have anything to show for this other than? Say,
I think you got a few.
Alette got a pretty sword, and Una found a bag of holding.
Didn't you find some statues?
Yeah, we have some statuettes.
Yeah, I think we've got some gems and stuff, which we never did divide up, but like we can, either divide up the gems or sell them and divide up the coin.
So you found
Yeah,
some. Go ahead.
I added that tab to the party inventory like just in the past session or two, so that you guys could see the stuff that we've been throwing in the bag of holding that Una is carrying. And actually, all your wealth is with Una. so an even better reason to hope she gets back.
Yeah, interesting. Hopefully she gets back, or she just steals all your stuff and like retires. But yeah, basically, you were looking around for old relics of the Tordivore tribe, and you found a few. And one of the mushroom people told you of a way to get deeper into this place, but you haven't looked into it yet. Because basically, you had decided to try to help these mushroom people.
Well, if we can cure them, they might, help us delve further, and yeah.
It's true. They might become allies. Actually, I think someone did find it. There was a hole over here, which you didn't think much of, but it looks like that goes down into a deeper part of this
I remember that
tower.
actually. I thought there was more than one place that we'd seen some sort of evidence of the possibility to break through the floor or to fall into like a lower level or something. Wasn't there?
Well, I think there was that, and there was the what was it called? This hole, but you think this goes down into the water below. This is just like a little.
I see.
What was it? It was a like porta potty, like an outhouse.
Oh, that's
type
right.
area.
Yeah, like a trivia kind of thing. And I think, stop me if I'm wrong, Lou, but for Gray's sake, when we were deciding to start this new campaign, I think you described it as potentially kind of mad mage, like some sort of, not mad mage, but like this dungeon could have many, many, many layers.
Yeah.
Is my understanding.
So from what you've heard from the Tordivore, this is a giant structure that somehow became buried under the ground. So it's supposedly very, like if it was above ground, it would be many, many stories. So you can go pretty deep into it.
What I would say to the group would be something to the effect of, I see 2, maybe 3 options in front of us. One, almost certainly we should wait for Unai and establish a camp. I think this is potentially long rest here. And then either we would return to the Tovar to show them what we got so far, report on our findings, ask for more information, tell a story or two. Or their option number 2 is go explore one of these other caves.
Oh, and to answer your earlier question, the nearby town is called Farox.
Farox, yeah. And I was actually going to ask you, well, we can talk offline about where I should make the next character from. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so are we passing time waiting for Una, or does the group want to do something?
I would suggest that
I want to Lynn wants to wait for Una.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, Bud got hit kind of hard. Well, he only got hit once, but he is below 75% now. So Well, sitting and resting probably is not a bad idea, just to make sure that we're prepared in case Luna comes
Exactly.
running in with
Windows,
all the
shut up.
Myconites behind her.
I wouldn't mind a little nap. Do you want to take an hour or try to take
Shut
an
up,
hour?
Windows.
Yes, do a short rest if you can.
At least a short rest. I was almost suggesting a long rest to allow us to fully recover before going again.
I don't
Okay.
even I just realized I've always been using cantrips and I've never been using my godforsaken and channel divinity at all.
What's your
It's-
a domain?
I got 2
Or,
domains.
What is it?
Give me a second.
What type of cleric are
Teacher
you?
strict. I have like the what is it? Turn undead, divine spark, and because of my nature domain, I have charm animals and plants. So I'm a nature and a light domain.
Nice. Can you be 2 domains with the new rules? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I'm a battle medic.
Well, I
Okay,
think
that's
she's. Are you part druid? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I think.
So I don't think she's nature domain. I think she's life cleric,
Oh.
and she has I think she might have levels in druid, but
I see.
I would have to
I
look
see.
at her
Okay.
sheet.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
wouldn't know
And
that
if you have
anyway.
more than 3 levels in Druid, then you
Oh
would have a
wait,
circle.
no, I guess you are just
Well, you don't.
cleric, but I think you only do have one domain. I don't
Yeah.
think you have both.
No, I do have both. If you look at my sheet, when I do channel divinity, there is like a channel divinity for divine spark, turn undead, and when you scroll to the bottom, I do have a second subdomain, nature domain.
Do they give you 2 domains now for cleric?
I don't know. It's like
I'm not familiar with
Subdomain?
Divine Spark, but like every cleric gets turn undead, so that's not part of your domain.
Yeah, that's your channel divinity.
yeah, that's my channel divinity. My acolyte of nature, and I have a channel divinity for nature domain.
I don't see Divine Spark. Like, did you say it's called Divine Spark? What does that do?
Divine spark. As a magic action, you point your holy symbol at another creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself. I'm just going to ping this. I give up. I'm just pinging it.
You're fine.
Understandable.
I haven't read very much of the new rules, so I'm more just
Yeah.
like fascinated because I do know the old.
The
clerics
funniest
pretty
thing
well.
is, I do have this.
Well, I can look into
Acolyte
it
of
later.
nature.
Um,
I have acolyte of nature, nature
That's a feat.
domain.
That's okay. That's a feat. That's separate from necessarily from your the feats. You could be any class or subclass or what have you, and still get
Yeah.
feats that kind of change your character's flavor a bit. Yeah.
So I
That makes
think you are a life domain, but nature. You have some feats that are nature related. Is that
And
what you
attune
are?
you with. Yeah.
That might be it. In any case,
Yeah.
I can look into it later. So, are we passing time? Is that what you all agreed on, or do you want to do something?
For a short rest.
Short rest. Okay. So.
I am low on spells though. This is annoying.
All right. So the hour would pass, no issue. Go ahead and short rest if you want to spend one of your rests. It is now 11:30.
Why did I not heal?
I don't think it heals for you. You have to spend
Oh, okay.
you have to spend your hit dice, and I think once you do that, it'll start. I think you have to manually add them, though. I don't think it automatically increases your
There's
hit
a
points.
button at least on the new sheets. There's a button to click for each of them if you want. That's what I'm doing.
What do I do with this? How do I what? Oh, spend this? This one? I don't know what's going on.
So there should be
Oh,
charges.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
4 charges. I'm using 1. So I heal for 9, right? Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
trying
just
to
give
find it
yourself
on.
9.
I'm trying to find it for Bud's sheet as well. Can you tell me where to find where I spend the hit die?
Uh,
I've still always been very confused
thought-
about that.
I
I've
thought I
just like
heard-
manually
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
changed
thought I
it when
heard
I
Gray
rolled a
start to
D10.
say something about where to find it.
On the new sheets, if you click short rest, near the bottom, they appear to be diamonds, and if you click on them, they turn to check boxes. Those are your hit die. And as
It's
you
like,
click
if
on
I
each one,
So I
do
checked
that and then I
one
wanna
of
spend
them.
more.
I did see that, and I checked one of them. But when I clicked take short rest, you can see Bud's thing just says healed 0 HP. So I'm not sure. It's like it doesn't take or something.
it worked for me. Well, it looks like it rolled for 7, and then it should say under recover, 7 hit points recovered.
Oh, you're right. It did roll. Sorry.
It didn't go to my
Okay.
token though. That's
Oh, that's so weird.
annoying.
Okay. So it rolled before I actually clicked the.
Yeah,
take
because
short
what
rest.
it's doing is it's showing you how much you would roll for each one, so you know how many to roll.
I see. Okay. So then, okay.
all right, yeah, it looks
And
like
that actually, I'm probably just gonna do the one for him. He's not quite at full, but that helped a lot. Okay.
yeah, he's looking a lot better. Okay. So yeah, the hour would pass, and actually, Una, give me another stealth check in this time.
Okay.
And I also need a survival check from her. She's trying to navigate the caves.
All right. Let's try it. She does not have advantage anymore,
Una
but she
just
does
gets
have 2 knacks left. She
she
has
just
2
gets
knacks left.
lost in the cave. Never heard from again.
Maybe we'd come find her.
There's the stealth, which is not an advantage,
Yeah.
and then survival. Ahaha!
Oh, good roll. All right, so I will say at the end of or towards the end of the hour, Una will return.
She's
So
gonna
she-
saunter in. She's gonna saunter in like she never had a care in the world, even though she's been really, really scared. And she's just gonna be like, "Oh, well, that was fun."
First,
Is
we're like
Una
all
back?
bandaging up our wounds and like.
Yeah, Una
Yeah, fun.
comes through the door. Everyone's a little on edge, but they see it's her and kind of calm down.
Oh, were you successful, Una?
The vial has
I
been
gotta-
delivered to the water source.
Ah, that is fantastic
Yay,
news and
I
a
am
great
back.
story to tell. You missed a fantastic telling of a park story earlier.
Oh no, no. Well, I mean, I kind of heard it from far away, and once they started looking at you, I just went for it. You know, I wasn't sure how much time you were going to be able to buy, and I was really worried because they were all heading your way, but it
Had
worked
to leave
out.
you behind.
Nairi says,
But hopefully
"Yeah,
that
he
helped you."
was yelling pretty loud, and he killed me off. So I'm not all too happy about that."
Yeah, I was a little worried being all on my own, but I just figured like I didn't want to make myself known because there were so many of them, and I knew you guys couldn't like hang out there because there was lots coming towards you. So it all worked out. You did good.
And
Uh,
Lynn would pipe up. Lynn would pipe up. Did enhanced ability help you?
Oh yes, thank you so much. I felt like every time I tried to do something and I wasn't quite like, my steps weren't quite right or my foot kind of slipped. I felt like there was like magic helping me. It was so good.
Well, we're glad to have you back, Una. Nairi says,
She kind
I'm
of
proud of
beams.
you.
She's very proud of herself.
I was very worried I sent a child off to die in the shadows, but you've proved to be much more resilient than I expected.
Well, if they had caught me, I don't know if I would have lasted long, but at least I'm sneaky.
She says, that you are, young one. All right, well...
And now maybe they'll show up like the Treant did after a little bit, after they're cured, and they'll thank us and they'll help us and they'll give us all the treasures.
She says, did any of them make their way into the actual tower, or are they all still in the caves below?
What would I know any answers to that?
You didn't see any in the halls coming through here, so you may have given them the slip before coming up.
Do I think that they headed back to their cavern where the water source is?
It's hard to know.
I don't know. Okay.
You would guess.
I
but-
was really focusing on hiding and moving when there weren't any around me, so I'm not really sure how much they've moved since you guys ran them off.
Well, this has been quite the time. If we're given some time for the formula to take effect, I mean, what do we want to do? Bud says.
I would suggest to the group again that we potentially long rest here to see if the effect, if we want to go check in with them, or long rest and then go and explore another cave. But that's kind of, I'm still new to this group, so whatever you guys want to do.
You know,
I mean, I'm down to. Sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking maybe to give him some time, we head out and go back to town for now. See if we can pick up some fresh supplies, maybe do some training. I feel like these experiences might be enough to get me some new powers with my druid stuff.
Oh.
I would like to go back to town as well. I wish to purchase some tools for myself.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
I
great
would
because we
ask-
could sell those weird statues we found.
Well, so I would ask, as you guys caught me up on the story, I would ask, well, do we want to return to town or do we want to return to the Tordor and report on these things that we found and return them to them as their request?
Oh yeah, I guess
we
should
never really
offer-
promised them that we would do that, but
But if they're willing
Oh,
to buy
they
like
want this,
all of
if they want to buy the statues, that's cool.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah, if
giving
they're
away my
willing to
sword
buy it,
though.
then we don't have to carry them any further.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're going to take your sword, Alette, but we could probably sell them the statues like we said we were going to.
I'm going to
Sure.
take off.
You're going to what?
I'm going to take off my chainmail.
I would say, as
Because
a
I'm not
wearer
going
of
to-
chainmail as well, it's always good to be battle ready.
Well, I know there's more stuff we could do in town, more people there, but I'm happy to go up to camp and hang out upstairs with them a bit. So you would feel like you are, you have quite a bit of experience through the last few days and things you've accomplished. Given time, you'd probably be able to level up.
That's what I figured you meant when you said Bud felt like he could get some druid abilities. Yeah, let's go up top because like even whether we stay in the elven camp or we go back to town, I bet it'll be more comfy than down here.
No, we level up once.
You haven't leveled up yet. Taking
We
some
can only-
downtime, you think you would level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually don't level up in the middle of a day, like Lynn. Just FYI.
Okay.
But if we've done
Let's go up.
enough
Let's go up.
things, then yeah.
Let's go up.
When you say that,
I vote for going up.
say
Go-
the
What?
camp and going up, is that the Tordor group? I'm sorry, just trying to understand.
Well, the elven camp is right above us. The Tordor. I'm not sure if I have that name
Tordor,
right.
yeah.
Tordor or something. Is right above us. To get to the town, we'd probably have to travel through the woods for I don't know, like a couple hours or something.
Yeah, it was.
As
I think.
a storyteller, I would like to visit this camp in more detail. I started there, but I didn't get to interview a lot of the people and tell the stories I was hoping to there.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go up there. We can sleep on some cots or on some nice leaves or something instead of this rock down here. And it smells awfully musty down here. Sorry, Moldy.
So-
And
At this point, Moldy would step from his hiding place, revealing himself for the first time. And he would say in your minds, thank you all for what you've done. I thought my people were for sure going to perish down there with that corruption all over them. But if you have truly cured them, then I just wanted to express my thanks. Sorry I hid from you, Morgan.
No apology necessary. If you end up discovering you are all well, would look forward to meeting you again in the future and hearing the stories and telling you more myself.
He nods. He says, I'll keep an eye on my people and let you all know. Especially now that I'm immune, I'm a little less worried about getting corrupted.
And we snuck by lots of them. We really, really tried not to hurt anyone that we didn't have to. I'm real sorry about those who were hurt.
Did you say something, Alette? I thought I heard Alette chime in with something.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Are you good with this plan, Alette?
Yeah.
Oh, you sounded a little bit. Meh
I don't know.
about
She's
it.
just going to see the Tour de War is always a
Well,
little
we
bit of a
could
nuisance to
we
her.
could just sell the statues and do some storytelling, spend the night, and then we
Okay.
could do the town thing for a day or two, and then we come back and we dive back in with hopefully like restored Myconids as allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So we don't have to do too much RP in the camp unless you all want to. Do you want to?
Nah.
Hmm?
I think Morgan wants to.
I don't need
Oh yeah,
to.
he wants to talk to people.
I mean, we don't need to RP it. I'm happy to just.
Just say you spent
Yeah.
some time up there talking to them.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I
So
would.
go ahead.
Save the story. Save the stories for future distraction.
Well, go ahead, Morgan. What would you want to do in camp?
Well, so what I would ask the group is, again, I don't know how much money we have, and if you're willing to spend it on a new guy, or if it would be available in the camp. But I would look for either splint or plate armor if it's available.
Oh yeah, I'm
We-
carrying.
we
I'm
have a- we
carrying broken splint armor that Lynn is gonna try and repair.
Is she a
If I have
blacksmith?
weaver tools. If I have weaver's tools.
So, Weaver's tools? Will that repair splint armor?
So
Oh, shit.
you'd probably need smith's tools. You.
I don't have smiths.
Yeah,
Well, we could find.
I don't think Lynn
There's
has
a I
don't have
proficiency
that.
as a smith, so you'd probably have to pay someone to repair the splint mail.
Quick question, Lynn. Were you planning to wear this armor, or were we repairing it because it could be valuable to sell or someone else use?
If somebody would,
Oh, wait.
if somebody had first claim on the armor, I understand that.
Give me a second. Let me ping something for you guys.
Well, I think splint is heavy
Oh.
armor. I don't know.
Oh no, not that. Not that. This one.
You're fine. Oh, mending.
Mending would help, but you'd still need a smith to correct the damage done to this armor, because it's more
Do you
than
know if
like
there's any smiths in the elven group?
Probably. I would imagine so.
I would like to buy. I would like to buy a weaver's tool, which costs like 50 GP, I think.
Well, we've got those gems, and so you're absolutely entitled. And we have, I think, like 40 gold coins. So we can split those among the group, and you're absolutely entitled to buy. Use those to purchase the tools you want and stuff. Remember that the diamonds we gave you, you keep those for spell components. But yeah, we should split up these
I
gems.
want tinker's tool and weaver's tool, basically.
Alright, well, you can't buy them right now because you're in the middle of a dungeon, but you can
Right,
certainly try to later when you're in an area
Would
that
it
sells
be-
those things.
We can check with the elves and see what they have, but going back to town might be the best way for us to find the things we're looking for. But Lynn,
Yeah.
were you planning on repairing the splint armor in order to sell it, or were you planning on wearing it?
I'm not wearing it.
Okay, so then we could repair it for Morgan, and that would be cheaper than buying splint armor.
Yeah,
like I
but
said,
like
you just have
I'm.
to.
My mending is not like used. My mending can't like fix it. Lou says it can't. So.
Okay, yeah. Well, so we could ask in the camp above, in the elven camp, if they have anyone that could help. Or we can find someone when we go to town to fix it for Morgan. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could partially fix it, but you need a smith to really hammer out all the broken parts and make it full again. Hang on, I just dropped my dice. I have to go search for it. I'll be right back.
And we have 6 fancy like art object statuettes that are worth about 25 gold each. We estimated that the elves might be interested in, so that would give us some extra gold as well. Whether we spend that gold
Alright,
with the
never
elves
mind,
or
I
we
found
spend
it.
that gold back in town.
Okay, so going up to camp, Morgan, what were you going to talk to the Tour de War about?
Nothing specific. It was more about hearing some stories and trying to spread some joy. And I would look to find either some folks that were downtrodden workers, folks that help just with the labor of the camp, and look to try to inspire them and share some stories to them.
Okay.
Lou, do you think like the elves would have like tinker's tools and weaver's tools.
Yeah, so you can ask around. They don't have tinkerer's
Hello?
tools. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Also-
we can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't have tinkerer's tools, but you could find weaver's tools. I'll say the elves would have like weaving tools to help repair clothing and things like that. So you could buy it at book price
I
from
want
the
to
elves.
buy a weaver's tool that's 1 GP.
That's 1 GP.
Hello?
Hello.
Why is what? Oh, okay.
Uh,
I would like to buy a weaver's tool from the elves if they have it. Like, if
they
we're
would
going up.
sell it to you at book price, whatever the book price is for it.
Book price is 1 GP.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Oh, really? All right. Well, there you go. So you could buy it for a gold
like
piece.
basically a wood frame loom and some strings.
Okay. So yeah, you could buy some weaver's tools then. And you said you were going to tell some stories to the Tour d'Ivor, Morgan?
Yeah, ideally, specifically not like the upper class. Anyone who's a worker, anyone who's a.
Oh, well,
just
these
helping-
are all like warriors of the woods. There aren't really any citizens here. There's all like a bunch of archers and rangers holding camp.
Well, whomever, they don't have any help.
I mean, maybe because this is more of a war camp than an actual town.
They're all
Like,
cooking
they-
their own food and doing everything themselves.
Yeah, like the rangers here are pretty self-sufficient because they're all woodsmen. The
I mean,
tribes.
I'd still be happy to talk to your average working warrior. I try to avoid spending my efforts on nobles.
All right. Well, I wouldn't say anyone here is a noble,
Okay.
but give me, I'll say, performance or persuasion. Your call.
Definitely performance.
Weaver's tools.
Okay. So, you're basically kind of trying to improve the group's reputation,
Bring
right?
joy, bring entertainment, make people feel better about their lives.
Okay.
And maybe look for a blacksmith, that's entertained
Yeah.
by your stories to help
Yeah.
with the armor.
So there's no blacksmiths here. As I said, this is mostly just like rangers and kind
More
of
leather workers.
yeah, like a war
Bowers,
camp they've
butchers.
set up.
Yeah.
But
As a part of this, I might
Wait, a
have.
war camp?
Um,
Wait, a war camp and they don't have tinker's tools. Damn it.
no, they would. I mean, Tinker's tools are more like inventors stuff, right? Or go ahead. What were you saying, Morgan?
So as a part of this, as I finish up the performance, I would then ask them to tell me any stories or mysteries or things that might bring glory, fame, money. Try to get insight into particular areas worth exploring.
You mean in the areas below?
Yeah, I mean, since that's what the group seemed to be interested in, I would try to gather some information about that. Again,
So,
Also,
may or may not worthwhile or not, but yeah.
so if you
Also, Lou?
talk to, well, hang on, let me do him. If you talk to the people here, you would get the sense that the Tour d'Ivor haven't lived down in the tower for quite some time, though there are some older hunters who would remember a time when they did, when they did use it as a sanctuary during the Cataclysm. They would say that they mostly stayed around the third to fourth levels of the structure. There was a lot of rumors about how dangerous it was going deeper. So that's
Hey,
mostly
no.
where their town used to exist back during the Cataclysm.
No.
Were you saying something now,
Lou?
Lynn?
tinker's tools is artisan's tools.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have artisans, I'm guessing.
No, they don't really have artisans' tools here. You'd probably have to go to
Okay.
town for that.
Okay.
Okay. So what about Alette? Is she kind of just staying away from everyone?
Chilling, probably.
Hang with the lad.
So
fire.
as you are sitting there, Nairi will kind of walk over and sit down and say, "Is everything okay, Alette? You seem a little distant."
All good?
She gives you a bit of a look. She says, "It doesn't seem like it. Are you sure something isn't wrong?"
Thought I would find more, I guess. I felt going to that place was important somehow, and I don't know. I just didn't find what I was looking for, I think.
She says,
I don't know.
"Well,"
Maybe I'll find somewhere else.
"We've only really scratched the surface, or you all have. What are you looking for down there exactly?"
I don't know. That's the thing. I just felt drawn to it.
She says, "Well, that friend of yours also seemed like he was looking for magic or something that drew him to it. Is it like that? Some kind of power?"
Maybe. I'm just a fighter, though. I don't have any magic. Oh, I mean, I have little tricks that I learned from that person in the forest, but yeah, I'm not a magic user.
She kind of nods and sits next to you for a moment, looking into the fire. She says, "Well,
I don't know why I'm back here. Just didn't really ever mean to come back. But
she says, I was surprised to see you again after all that happened. What about that guild you joined, the tribe, I think they were called? I mean, didn't you come back here to help them explore this place and kind of establish some kind of reputation
Are we
for
known
them?"
as the tribe in this world? In this
well, she's
Sorry.
part of the guild, one of their guilds they opened, I think.
Yeah, so the tribe, at the beginning of the story, the tribe sent her, along with some other representatives
cool.
here, to scout it out and start possibly a guild chapter here because of this new discovery.
I see. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So the previous group, the tribe, is like commissioning like people to be on this adventure. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. She'd be like, well, I don't think I would have accepted that job knowing it was here, except that I felt like I needed to. I don't know. I don't understand it.
She says, I know you've always had problems with the leaders of the Tordivore. Did something happen to make you hate them? I mean, I'm not a fan of a lot of their decisions, but I still put up with it. What makes you so unhappy being close to us again?
It's a good question that I don't really know if I have the words to answer right now.
Give me a persuasion or deception, your choice.
Not just I literally I just like I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, well you can use persuasion.
I mean, I have stuff in her backstory, but it's not. It's just I don't know how to word it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do persuasion for that because she's not trying to deceive. Wasn't anything huge. It was just like, I guess you'd say it's like kind of an all-around thing.
All right. So she just nods.
But there
and
was
says,
like one
go.
final thing, but it wasn't. There was a final thing, but it doesn't seem like a big deal now. But it was back then. It was just enough. You know, I'd had enough, and I just wanted to leave. So
She nods. She says, she laughs a little. I remember several of the blowout fights you had with some of the elders. Like I said, that's why I was a little surprised to see you again. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that you're here. Just, surprised. But if you ever need to talk about it, she says, I will gladly talk to you about, if something's on your mind.
cool. Thanks. Yeah.
She just nods, kind of putting a hand on your shoulder and giving you a smile. So meanwhile, Morgan is talking to people around camp. Are you trying to talk up your group or yourself, or tell stories about what happened at all, like to gain, like basically, like make the group seem like heroic, or are you just kind of trying to help people out?
I am primarily trying to help people out and entertainment. Anyone who listens to multiple of my stories would notice a trend of me using the same names for characters, and those names can conspicuously are the team my party members' names. So
All
I'm
right.
not specifically promoting us, but there might be a little bit of that happening, kind of. Oh, I heard that name before. Wasn't that person on this story? Even though that wasn't entirely true.
All right. So I'll say in the time you're doing all this, what did you roll for your performance? 20. I'll say you make about 65 silver pieces from tips.
Nice.
So a bunch of the warriors give you some silver and say they like your stories a bunch. And
I would buy a few rounds of ale for people as a part of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock that down to let's say 50.
and I'll say the stories along with your interactions because you rolled well. I'll give another point of what's it called, renown to the group.
Nice.
Don't know what that means, but I like it.
That means that our trades and buying and selling and persuasion checks and they like us. They like us a little better.
Yeah, renown is sort of an optional system I've been playing with, where
Reputation.
the more you have, like, it makes your the reactions to your group, like, as it goes up, you go from like indifferent to friendly to like ally or like loved, just depending on how high it gets.
Is this something we're tracking or you're tracking for us?
I have it in the party sheet, if you, which I think you have access to. If you don't, there's a link for it in the Discord. If you go to the main chat and go to the pin there, if that makes sense.
Sorry, Lou, I'm changing it. I just pulled it up, but it hurt my eyes. Sorry.
Yeah, you can make it darker if you want.
Yep, that's good.
White screen, dark. Yeah, I do dark text on everything, and then if I pull
Dark
up
mode's the way to go.
So, Lynn, you buy some of your tools. Unfortunately, they don't have exactly what you want. You get one of them, though. Is there anything else you want to do?
Okay. Not really much.
Okay. So, I assume after that, the group is going to head back to the town, right?
What time of day is it, and what's the journey?
Let me pull up the map.
Actually, can we try to sell these statuettes to the elves? Since
Oh,
they
Oh,
are
right.
yeah,
there?
they did want
Yeah,
them.
definitely.
I guess, yeah, we did.
Yes.
We did agree that
So-
we would give them.
Right up.
There are, I'll say there are some, like, woodsmen and other, like, laborers in the camp. And you talk to some of the higher-up warriors who were given permission to buy these from you. So they will give you 100% value for them.
Oh, nice. All right, so that adds 150 gold to our party
Okay.
wealth.
Perfect.
And I will remove those statues.
Are you splitting it up, or are you just giving it to the party right now?
Do you guys
the
want
party
it?
for now.
We're up to 190 in coin, and we've got 350 in gems. And again, I'm
I
not
guess-
counting the diamonds because we want Lynn to hold on to those.
Okay, so we'll say if you're not splitting it up yet, then yeah, you can just keep it in the party treasury for now.
Yeah, I'd say just keep it in the party sheet for now.
Okay.
I don't mind.
All
I
right.
like this party sheet. I just found it.
So.
And technically, the bag of holding is party property. Una's just carrying it.
All right, so the group is gonna head back to Ferox. You can travel through the woods without too much of an issue. It's oh, you guys are farther than I thought. So it's actually a day trip to get back to Ferox. It's not too far, but just like, yeah, spend most of the day walking through the woods.
I'm assuming long rest at this point for character sheet.
Well, let's see.
With the
is
fortifier?
so it's 11th. Well, after all the stuff you did, we'll say it's like 4 in the evening. Do you want to leave
Yeah, I'd almost
tonight,
say
or
we
do you want to?
spend the night at the camp and spend the
Can
night
we
at the
get-
camp and then go the next day?
Yeah,
Okay.
if we can get to the city before extremely late and get a an inn or room or something, then we could go now. But like, if it's gonna be like an
Camp in the
overnight
woods with the
trek, then we should
goblins.
just stay here.
So if you roll really well on your survival, you might be able to make it there before midnight. So it would
I'd
depend
suggest
on.
we
Well,
stay the
Bud-
night at the camp.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Morgan?
Sorry, I was saying I suggest we stay the night at the camp.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just sleep
Yeah, we're
here.
not really in a rush, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remind me, does this group have a way of feeding itself? Do you have people who hunt?
We have some survival
Uh,
skills, but
We have
don't
several survivalists. I don't know what. If
Yeah.
I have survivalist.
So if
Yeah.
you have training in survival, not just a score, but like you're proficient, you can feed
Yeah.
up to 4 plus your wisdom modifier individuals per day.
All right,
Okay, so I can feed 5, but
All right, so you can
So
feed.
I can do
I
that
can feed-
because
Sorry.
I can do that as well.
yeah.
Una
so-
can
Sorry, no,
feed,
Lynn's
Una
probably
can
better.
feed 6, and Bud can feed 8.
Are you all trained in
7.
survival?
Looks like it.
You guys are all like woodsmen, okay. You're all-
Morgan
you're
is
all-
not. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Morgan,
sure,
it's
Lou.
like, I want to be in a city.
I'm not sure in the sheets. There's like, oh, it's proficiency versus expertise. Okay, all right, yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
Both
expertise,
Bud and Una are trained.
you're considered proficient if you have expertise too.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Is it
you're
possible
all
to get
you're
slightly nicer food in the camp. Not that these guys are bad, but is it available?
yeah. If you want to buy some like something that they cooked up, you can spend like a silver piece.
They got some rabbits.
I
or-
spent a gold piece on it. I want whatever's the nicest stuff there.
All right.
Morgan likes the finer things in life.
whatever the best game that the Elven Hunters brought back today.
Sure. So
You want
there's
to
like
spice?
one of the oh, it's too bad your character isn't here now, Una. But one of the hunters has some skill in cooking, and he's like, "I'll cook you up something great. Don't you worry." And he spices up this venison he got, and kind of cures it, and gets it all nice and savory for you. And you very much
Very good.
enjoy the meal. So yeah, you say you paid him a gold, yeah. So he definitely got you a really nice meal. Maybe give you some of his good wine.
Fair enough that I'm sharing it around, not necessarily with my party, but also just
Yeah,
having not a feast, but a good meal with the friends that enjoyed my story.
sure. All right, so the night passes. Go ahead and long rest. No issues. This is now the 17th.
Okay.
And I don't know if any of you have a project, but if you do, you and can advance it, you would be able to use the 8 hours left in the day to do so.
Okay, I think Alette's only thing before was training Rogan.
Okay, so you could
But-
could do that if you wanna.
Let me just double
Give me a
check.
second.
Um,
I'm a little busy right now. What time is? Oh fuck.
yeah, I'll train Rogan some more.
All right, so you
Now
do.
it's- Oh, whoops.
So I'll
One
say Rogan during the evening comes up to where Morgan is drinking with a bunch of people. Says, "Hey, bud," sits down next to you. "I heard you did pretty good down there."
Remind me who you are?
He kind of stares at you for a moment, and he says, "You know, when you first came in, I was that guy who was up here training. I said hi. He greeted me as you walked past. You don't remember me?"
Sorry, my friend, but I'm happy to get to know you better now.
It's okay. It was a short meeting. I'm one of the guards that came here with the group. Though they sent me off to train with the elves. Apparently, they didn't think I was good enough or something.
Thanks a
You
lot.
know, do my best, but I guess I wasn't up to snuff. So anyway, I've just been training
Kept
up
almost
here.
dying.
Who asked you? Just like button in over there.
He got real jealous when Nairi joined us because.
Where did you
she
all
was a
come
little
from? I was
tricky.
having a discussion with my buddy Morgan here, and you're all sitting next to. Get out of here! I'm
Let's
talking
go
to
high
Morgan.
perception.
Yeah, you all just like snuck up while he was talking to Morgan. He says, "Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd come over and listen to more of your stories. The last one you told about that strange park with all the creatures was pretty crazy."
There's more where that comes from. Keep up with your training, learn that best, and I'd be happy to share more with you in the future.
Says, yeah, maybe we'll work together if Alette deems me worthy to re-enter the dungeon.
Yeah, if you stop
Well,
dying.
Alette
She
Hey,
keeps
what
going.
What did I tell you? Get out of here!
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, she leaves.
Trying to talk to my buddy. And anyway,
I
sorry.
saw Alette fighting in the dungeon. She was far more powerful and amazing at taking blows beyond what I could expect.
Oh yeah, no. I have no issue with her abilities. I just wish she'd have more faith in me sometimes.
Well, you know what, my friend? If I can take a quick look at you, I might look to use you as some inspiration in the future. And if you don't mind spending some time with me, I wouldn't. So what I'm going for, Lou, is I'd actually like to work on. I have a disguise kit. I'd like to do prep work to actually impersonate Rogan in the future.
All right, so he says, "Oh yeah. What you? So I guess you're using deception here a little."
What does it take to use the disguise kit? I hadn't looked at it very closely.
Disguise kit. I want to say it's a contested check. I want to say it's like I think it's either insight or perception versus like how well you roll with the kit. But I would have to look it up.
Yeah, we can get into the details. Whoa! It just went off my kit. My sheet.
All right. Well, in any case, he's fine hanging out, talking to you. So yeah, like I said, the night passes. It is now the next day, the 18th of fall. Rogan will go back to training with Alette later. So you said you wanted to head back to town, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I just need 2 survival checks from the group.
I think that
Bud and
Up
Lynn
to
do that.
up to 2. You probably want to send your best people to do it.
Definitely not me.
What,
Sounds like-
survival?
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of you have survival training. So
Una's +4,
I have-
Bud is +5.
I have survival and it's wisdom, so I have a good chance.
Yeah, I feel like Bud
Oh.
and Lynn probably have the best.
Bud? Okay.
alright, so go
I've
ahead.
rolled. I don't know if it's rolled.
Oof.
Well,
Okay.
Is that a 1?
yeah.
Is
Alright.
Oh,
it not like marked as
God.
red anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
But yeah, so Lynn luckily
Good job, Lynn.
has been through these woods a couple of times, and in a matter of about 6 hours, she would bring the group back to Farox.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, much quicker than you were thinking.
I don't need this.
Oh, jeez, where's the Farox map?
Give me a
Come on. Oh, here
second.
it is.
Where? God damn it.
All right.
Manage.
So you re-enter town. The group comes in through the, I guess, northern. Wait, is there a northern gate? Yeah, there's a northern gate. So you come in through the northern gate, entering Farox. The guards are happy to welcome you in. You're not well known, so they don't really talk to you much. They just kind of wave you on as you get close to town after taking your names. So yeah, what do you want to do in town? Or are we just trying to pass time for training and other things?
Like,
Training
I
and
want to
shopping.
find market.
Yep. Who wants to go first?
I'll go down the list. Alette, what are you doing?
I'm just training, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
she's just training.
So you just kind of go and maybe check in with some of your guild people, and
Yeah.
then go do some training.
Is it town? Is this place town?
Yes, this is the
I want to.
large. It's a little bit larger than a town. There's a good amount of people living here. It's kind of a lumber slash trade hub. But yes, this is
well-
Farox.
Lynn is going to request for enough money to buy a tinker's tool
Request from who?
from whoever has the bag of holding or some shit.
Oh,
We basically have 540 in wealth. That's coins and gems. So what, divided by 5 of us, that's 108. So does everyone want to just add 108 gold to your inventory and I'll take it out of the bag of holding?
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
all right.
108. Okay.
Yeah.
So you split
108 gold.
Yeah, 108 gold. Assuming, Lou, that you'll allow me to like assume that the gems that we get their value for them.
Well, the gems actually, it would depend
Not that
on
simple.
those. Since those are a large ticket item, it would depend on a
Okay.
persuasion.
Sorry, guys.
check.
Never mind.
Alette could help with the shopping, maybe.
Well, let's do
I
that
mean, unless
first.
someone else has better charisma.
I
which I think
guarantee you I have better charisma.
Morgan does, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 109 gold coins divided by 5
Let's
is...
try to sell the gems first and then just divide it all.
Okay, all right.
All right,
Let's
so
divide the
Let's
gold
look for a
first.
jeweler.
so if
Let's divide the gold first.
well, I think he was gonna sell the gems, and then you'd have that gold as well. So Morgan, give me
Wait.
a.
Give me a second. Does any of the gems that we have is useful for spells or something?
Well, the
Just the
diamonds
diamonds.
definitely are. That's why we gave you the diamonds already. They're not in the what we're considering treasure. But the rest of the ones that we have, I don't think are. We have citrine, jasper, moonstone, rose quartz, and zircon. I'm pretty sure none of those are spell components, but someone's correct me if you think I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I don't recognize Moonstone, maybe, but I don't think so.
Well, if it is, let the group know now, or forever hold your peace. Go ahead, give me a persuasion check, Morgan. Oh, nice. So yeah, you spend a few hours going through the market, finding buyers who are willing to pay for the gems, and you would actually make 105% their value.
Ooh. All
better.
right. So 1.05 makes it 367 and 5 silver. So I add that to the gold. 367 and 5 silver. And then oh, that didn't work. Equals. I put the equals in the wrong spot. There we go. Equals. All right.
Una,
so we've
Una
got
has the accounting calculator out. She's like pressing the buttons.
557 gold divided by 5 people. Everyone add 111 gold to your sheets. I'll put it in buds.
Instead of the 108,
108.
right?
Instead of the
111.
Yeah, so 111.
100 and what?
111.
100.
You get 111 gold pieces added into your party sheet or your
character sheet. Yeah.
Can I just delete 50 and just grab that Tinker's tool?
Yep.
Yeah, if that's the
I
price
can,
of the Tinker's tool, then yes, you can. But
Okay.
anything you want to buy, just like I said, book price, you can just buy it. As long as it's not like too exotic. But most of the stuff
hey.
is. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Miriam, I'm looking at the sheet. You put the silver in bar silver as opposed.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Where's
All right. So Morgan, what about you? Are you doing anything in town?
So first, I would probably, whoever is the keeper of the split mail or would like to assist me on that, I would look to try to get it repaired. Find somebody.
It's in the bag of holding, so you can either carry the bag or I'll come with you, whichever you prefer.
Either way.
All right.
I'll come with you. This might be interesting. It's
Let's see. All right, give me. I guess you'd use more persuasion for that, right?
I would, yeah. Persuasion and performance are the two things I like to use.
Yeah, I think it would be more persuasion for deals. Give me a moment to look something up. Okay. Is this it? That took a while to load. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I was looking for the price of splint mail.
I had it up
200.
here. You
Repaired.
something?
When it's repaired, it's 200. Yeah.
It's 200 book cost.
When it's new, yeah.
All right, so you find someone who is willing to fix it for 80 gold pieces.
Okay, so I would try to negotiate with him and say, I have this lightly used chainmail. You take the chainmail and say 10 gold in exchange. I'm assuming the splint can be repaired relatively quickly.
He says, I'll need a couple days, but yeah, not too long. Give me
Chainmail price is 75.
Give me a persuasion. He says, use chainmail. It's not new. Tell you what, I'll take 30 off the 70 or the 80, throw in the chainmail, and so it costs you 50 and the chainmail.
That's a fair deal, I think.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Sorry, I killed a mosquito.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought you were just
I thought you were cheering for Morgan.
cheering his deal, but that works too. All right, so he nods and says, "Let me get started." And like I said, it should be a couple of days. This thing's pretty beat up, but
I would look at Miriam and say, "You're okay with us spending a couple days here, correct?"
Yeah, well, we'll have to let the rest of the group know, but I figure we were gonna stay at least one night anyway. So if you tell them that you got a blacksmith working on something for you, yeah, I'm fine with it.
So to level up is going to take basically a week of downtime, though you can work on other projects while you're doing it.
Okay.
So you can use this week to level up and do something else if you want.
And then I have some other things I want to do in town, but I'm also recognizing the time and want other people.
Yeah, we are kind of at the end here. I mean, we can go through the week pretty quickly next time. Is there anything, I guess, Alette, that you want to... Well, you said you were training. Una, was there anything you wanted to do in town right away?
Maybe carouse.
Okay, so more of downtime for like
Yeah,
the whole
downtime
week.
stuff.
Okay.
Like if we're gonna end up spending a week here, I'm probably just gonna carouse. I don't know that there's anything else useful for Una. She doesn't have any
well,
tools.
if for the downtime stuff, we'll do that next week.
Yeah.
So think about what you might want to do.
Alette would also train Rogan, I guess.
Yeah, which is fine. And Lynn, is there anything you were doing besides some of the buying of stuff?
Well, I won't be here next week, so probably just like I won't be here next week, but I will probably try to like make stuff with like my tools.
Yeah, you
If
can
I could.
definitely craft. That's one of the things. What's the book with the downtime stuff? Tasha's. If you guys have that, you
I
could.
think it's Xanathar's.
Xanathar's. You could take a look at the different things you can do at downtime. There's some neat stuff. But why don't we do MVP votes and end for the evening?
Okay.
Oh, good game, everyone.
Give me a second.
All
/W.
for indulging my performance stuff, and again, I hope to do a lot of that with this character. But if it ever starts getting annoying, please either let me or Lou know.
Works for me.
Fun.
I thought it was fine.
I think it's good.
If
Yeah,
if they had been like non-mushroom, like undead zombie creatures, it probably would have worked a lot better. But
Yeah,
the corruption made it really hard for them to be anything other than like kind of distracted and scared by it.
Yeah, I'm hoping there'll be some more fun with nobles and others at some point in the future. But whatever goes story-wise, I'm good.
All right. Well, Una and Morgan, you guys are tied, so give me D20 rolls. No.
It's meant to be.
All right, Morgan, you are the MVP, so you get another.
That's okay. You gave me 3 inspiration points this session. So yeah.
Remember, Morgan, inspiration and story points are different. Those are 2 different things.
I'll have. All right, sorry. I record them, I think, as inspirations. You gave me 3. What are they? Story points?
No, they were inspiration points. Story points are much harder to earn and they're a lot more powerful.
I think you gave me one of those, didn't you?
Well, let me see, because I record
Everyone
those.
starts with 1, right?
I don't know.
No, not necessarily. Well, you start with 1. Did you do your party thing, like in the party section, Morgan?
No, I have not.
Yeah, once you write that up, you get 1. So after that's done, you get 1. You don't have any right now. If you go to the group resource section, there's a thing called story points where they're recorded, so you can always look at them there. And the only other way you get them is by doing journal. Oh, there's
Well, I'll be getting one for. I'll be doing that right now. So
yeah. Once you do the recap next week, I reward one.
sounds good.
But yeah, so you get an inspiration point, another one, for being
Yeah, wow,
MVP.
racking them up.
Yeah. So yeah, good game, everyone. I'm gonna take some notes,
Uh,
but yeah,
Lou, can I ask a question?
yeah, sure.
Where do you record the inspiration and story points? I don't know.
Well, I keep track of your story points, but you do the inspiration points just someplace on your sheet, wherever you want to track those.
I keep mine in my
I-
notes.
Because I didn't like keep track of my inspiration points because I don't know how to.
Well, I don't think you necessarily start with them, but if I give you one, you just have to make sure you record it.
I didn't record it. Where the hell did
Well, she did journal, so she should. Well, no, that's
That's a
story.
story
That's
point.
story
Yeah.
point.
So
And
I see that Bud has sections in his notes in his new character sheet that has DM inspiration. I don't see. Oh, he's got story points too. Yeah. So you probably can add it there. I haven't played with these sheets very much, but I see that he's got it. So if you go to the notes section of your character sheet, see if you can hit the plus sign and like add a section that says story points, add a section that
I
says
think
DM
I
inspiration.
gave you 2 for the cure you made. So if you want to give yourself 2 inspiration points, you would have 2. And remember, you could trade
I'm
those
pretty
for
sure.
+2 to a roll.
I'm pretty sure she's got MVP at least once too.
Yeah, I got 2. I got like 2 for the cure and 1 for like
Let me check my notes.
I'm pretty sure she got MVP.
Yeah,
at
I do
least
have.
the first.
Yeah, I do have an MVP for you, so you'd have 3.
So the inspiration points, Lynn, you can, when you're about to make a roll and you really need, it's an important roll or you're not so sure you're going to be very good at it, then you can spend your inspiration point before the roll to like add 2.
Add
And the
+2.
story point, yeah, and then the story points you can give Lou storyline, plot twists, NPCs, things that you want to come into our story that we want to encounter or what have you. You can like invent.
Yeah, there's a section in the Discord. If you look under, there's a few in there already. Like if you go to Nightspire Story Ideas, you click on that. There's only one actually. That's the Alet's change of character. So you could always post ideas for stories you want to show up in the game there, and then it costs you story points depending on how invasive it is with what's going on. If you
I
just
have to
let them build
separate-
up, I'll give you a wish list roll if you get enough story points.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have to step away. Lou, can you confirm we should level between now and the next meeting?
After the downtime, you'll be leveling. So basically, I mean, I don't think anything's gonna
We'll be
happen.
doing it during the session.
Yeah, you can do it before next session. That's fine. It'll just happen at the end of the downtime period. So if you want to level up, between now and next week, that's fine. Let me see if I'm
Okay.
sharing my book.
Yeah, because sometimes that could be a little tricky with
uncanny
the
dodge.
new.
Yeah, doing the leveling during. I like to do it between sessions. Just
Yeah, that's nice.
All right.
Okay, I got to get going. Thanks for the
Good
fantastic
night.
session, everyone.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
All right, am I sharing my books? Yes, I am. So I am sharing my books. You should have no problem leveling up.
Cool. I'll level up later. I think. I did this. I think I'm gonna have to do it manually because this sheet I kind of did manually because the level up thing, like the automatic or the character master, was not working for me. So that's gonna be fun.
And this is the old sheet that you're.
No, this is the new one. But like last session when I was having troubles with my sheet, I started a new sheet and I tried to do the character mancer and I can't remember what was frustrating with it. Maybe it was just because it was during the session and it was too
There we
much
go.
going
I
on.
logged it in. Perfect.
Nice. But anyway, yeah, I just don't trust the character mancer to like not